J, the third perspective.
Real. Third Perspective Podcast.
The third perspective.
What it do? What it do? It's that DC Underground shit. You know. Southeast DC, Northeast DC. Bowie, Landover, Riverdale. What? Northeast, Southwest. We appreciate everybody that download our podcast. 13,000 downplays and streams on our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. Damn. What? Shouts out to Rita. Man, that's Frank, boy. Woo-wee! Woo! Damn! That's some Congo. Y'all don't know about this shit. Underground shit. Oh, God. Try to avoid it. Woo! Man, y'all got to know about Congo. Shit. That's how you. Man, go ahead. Woo! Jesus, that's how you hit the motherfucking Congos, boy. It's no other way to do it but that way. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody think they know how to play Congo.
It was the only way to do it. It is I. You're tuned in to the number one podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. That's Rabbit for your internet fools. To the left and right of me, as usual, my podcast partners, Radical Rail, OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, by this point in time, I know that everybody know that I love the black ladies. I'm lucky to be alive, happy, healthy, and free for me. Don't forget I'm black and I'm proud. What it do? Talk to me, talk to me. This podcast is brought to you by Fresh House Grooming Studios, where you're fresh. It's the test. Talk to me, bro. What is going on with y'all? Talk to me, talk to me. Jay, what's going on, bro?
Ain't too much. This week has been a wild week. We got the shit. They got police all over the place worried about these truckers stopping in the middle of the road, trying to stop traffic and shit. I don't know what that about. Then they got Putin today, or last night rather, and they got that shit going on. And it's a lot of big topics this week. It's a lot of big topics this week.
Big topics. Damn. Yeah, I've been fucking around and been engaged into the motherfucking combine that's coming up and shit for NFL. I'm into that shit, bro. I know the Super Bowl just ended though.
I be watching but I was watching during the NFL season. I watched college.
But I just want to know who I'm getting when they start drafting. I can be like, oh yeah, that's that bad.
Oh, so you watch the combine?
Yes, indeed. I'm dead into that. Bro.
So you be one of those slave trade? Hey, I got 50K. I got 50K. I got 50K.
What a slave trade at?
Yeah, that's slave trade right there.
Where?
You watching that? You be watching that? They see how high you can jump and all that good shit.
What? What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, you know how they used to do at the market? They put you up there. They like, yeah.
What market?
The market of the NFL owners. Those people don't want none of you in there.
Okay.
Them owners that say you can't, even though you make a lot of money, you can't be up there with them.
What are you comparing it to?
I'm just saying. I just told you. No, the slave market right there. Dog.
Slave trade?
Yeah. No.
What?
They used to oil you. They used to oil you up, put you on a little stand. You know what I'm saying? Tell you kick in, jump, and scream and all that good shit.
Bro, wait. You saying the NFL combine?
Yeah.
Is like the slave trade?
Yeah, slave trade.
That's how you want to start this podcast?
Yeah, and the fantasy football too. When you pick your players.
Is that how you want to start the podcast, bro?
I'm just saying you brought it up. You know what I'm saying? You say you like to watch the combine.
I'm telling you, he was up at the auction buying his brothers out there.
But
Like
how you get the combine and you stretch it to slave trade? How I get to there?
when they brought you up the ship, they had to auction you, right?
What you mean?
You at the auction. That's what you doing when you at the combine. You auctioning your skills.
How you auctioning it, bro?
Come on, man. You know how you auctioning.
All right, first of all, the combine.
Just display your skills, right? You
Bro,
run fast.
No,
you
it's
jump
not.
high.
It's not.
It's not. What is it about then?
Bro, first of all,
What's the combine about?
it can't be. How do you even equate that to slave trade? I would never even know, bro.
Hey, you just saying yourself. So
the combine, the NFL combine.
You showing how fast you can run, how much you can lift.
Yeah.
You showing your talents, right?
That's what you're supposed to do.
You selling your flesh.
What would be the difference?
It's the flesh trade, right? So yeah, you selling your services and your flesh.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
All right, what would be the difference between me and you then if we was to walk in the room? I mean, what would they have to go on what? Just because you said what?
Yeah.
And I said something?
Yeah.
And then they hire you?
Basically.
You the running back now?
Basically.
They don't get to see how fast you run or none of that. They don't get to see none of that.
You see it when I get on the
It's a
field.
slave trade and they get to see how fast you run.
Yeah.
That don't make any sense, bro.
They hyping you up. They're hyping you up. They say, oh, yeah, you got good hands. Oh, yeah, that one, he runs 4.2 speed. Oh, man, he could jump through the gym. Oh, man, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jay,
hey,
so what you think about combine? It's the same thing, slave trade?
There you go, man.
I know what bro's trying to get at.
You know, go ahead and auction your skills off.
That way. Bitch, please. Oh, bitch.
Hey,
But they worse. They actually doing that worse in the NBA than doing that because they letting players sit there, be disgruntled.
Wait.
I want to leave this plantation and go to the next plantation. James
Harden.
Wait.
They can say I want to go work. I want to go work on a big master plantation.
Yeah, James Harden. James Harden.
I can't let y'all do that. What are y'all talking about, bro?
We're talking about NFL ownership and not allowing black people to be a part of that circle. How we 70% of the league, and yet, you know what I'm saying, we got 2 black coaches.
Okay, hold on. You're doing a lot right there, though.
No, I'm just saying, dog. I mean, how can you be majority of the league but not at the top of the league?
Okay, that's different from you saying the combine is like the slave trade. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Man, you get paid for your flesh. That's about it. But you know what I'm
serious
saying?
Right
but you
now?
auctioning yourself off. Just think about it for a second. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there, you jumping for them, you running for them, you go to all the interviews and all this other stuff.
All right. So let me ask you this.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah,
let's say you get hired at a job, right?
Nah, this ain't a job right here.
You get hired.
Yeah, you ain't doing all
and they give you 60 days. What's the difference?
That's a lot.
What you mean?
Yeah, you showcase.
They give you 60 days and they evaluate you during the 60 days, right?
No, they telling you they evaluate
No.
off your flesh, not
not
your brain. They're
no,
literally off your flesh. I'm talking about the NFL. We on this.
No. It's still the same.
No, it really is.
All right, hold on.
It's really not.
Let's say
you're selling your body. You're not selling your mind and your skills and your time.
All right, let's do
but yeah,
distribution then. We're in a warehouse. I'm hiring you. Right? You don't fill out application, bring you in. I give you 60 days. I'm giving you 60 days to do what? What am I giving you 60 days for, Jay?
The beat off.
Huh?
No, I'm just playing.
No. You know what he said.
I'm listening.
Now you get 60 days to display your skills in front of the white man who's paying you.
Is that a slave trade, Real?
It really is.
What are you talking about, Real?
It is. The point in itself is, though.
Bruh.
Because you're trading your time for a minuscule amount of money.
Bruh. And then make that even worse. What I just explained to you was something you don't need no skill for. You talking about somebody that worked all their life on one skill to get paid millions and millions of dollars. Before I give you millions of dollars, I want to know, can you run, motherfucker? Can you jump high?
If I can run.
How high can you jump? What are you talking about, bro?
Dang.
And they say white man can't jump.
White man can't jump? Yeah.
So
they said that.
So,
it's
for
good
example, if you're a lineman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I run a motherfucking Shanahan offense. I don't need no fat ass lineman, right?
Yeah, you want.
So when you come here, I want to see how
right?
fast can your big ass run.
Okay.
Now, if you can run that speed, okay, cool. You look big to me, but you run. We good with you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what that's for, my nigga.
Okay. But then I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of.
I'm listening.
Hey, you used to be hanging around gang members back in the day. When you was in the hood, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Automatically, you go to the last round.
I love the black lady.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You used to hang around gang members. So what? No, we're gonna do. You the fastest motherfucker out here, but you know what? You going 8th round now. Know why you gonna see you in the 8th round? Because you got a questionable background.
See, you don't.
No. I'm just saying. No. You know what I'm saying? You showcasing your skills.
I said combine slavery.
Oh no. You know what they said? Did you beat a chick in college? You know what I gotta do now? I gotta drop you 4 rounds. But you got the best arm in the draft. You can throw that motherfucker 7 yards. But you know what? I think we had a private investigator investigate you, and he says you like to drink the bottle a lot. Or you like to fuck 3 bitches at the same damn time. That's a big problem right there. We need you focused on this football game.
Right.
You know what I'm gonna do? And no, you said just about showcasing your skills.
You lose.
I ain't losing you. I'm giving you the whole aspect.
You losing.
See, yeah. So you think it's just about running and jumping, right?
You're losing me, bro. Well,
you think it's about running and jumping. I'm telling you it's more than that. And that's what I'm telling you the plantation master say. Huh? You not only gotta be perfect with physics, you gotta be a well-mannered nigga. You can't be one of those you can't be one of those field niggas. We want your field nigga strength, but we don't want your field nigga mentality. Because you gonna run. They don't want that way. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, please.
You know where it's going at. OnlyFans got it too. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Jay?
You gotta be submissive, docile, and be strong as a motherfucker. And fast too. And have good hands. But you can't play quarterback because you black and we don't think you smart enough to throw the ball to the right motherfucker. Yeah, all that good shit right there. You ain't smart enough to be a head coach either because we don't think you can run a team. Even though 70% of them is you. I'm just saying, just add all that up there right there. So what does that sound like to you?
What happened? Go ahead, Jay.
I see what he's saying. Yeah. I see what he's saying.
What?
I mean, okay. We never talked about this, but Flores, the coach that's suing the NFL and a couple teams, he is now one of the offensive coach for Steelers under Mike Tomlin.
Defensive, not offense.
Defensive.
Special teams assistant.
Special teams assistant.
Defensive special quality control assistant. Yeah. Whatever the fuck that is.
Basically, he got bumped in the back basement because
I ain't go from a coach to whatever that is.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They had Tom Coughlin as a consultant for the Jaguars a couple years ago, but players was disgruntled about him.
He was just too old,
and they just kept leading. They was like, "We want out this motherfucker."
Yeah, he was
Jalen Ramsey, Fournette, a couple other players. Same thing going on with the Texans. A couple players was disgruntled about them, and they started leaving. J.J. Watt asked for his release. He got released. Deshaun Watson been asked for his, and they threw him under the bus because his skills is too good.
You forgetting he got rape cases.
Allegedly, man. Allegedly.
What you mean?
He ain't touched them bitches, man. Them bitches
no. That's the charges, though.
Bro. I'm just saying. So
I ain't heard no proof yet. The charges.
Yeah, and then also they got the silver suit against them, right?
Yeah, represented by the team lawyers.
So you put a silver suit, that means you want money. You don't want justice. You want this paper. That's all good though. But allegedly, I think the bitches knew what was up. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna have to trade him, but he got no trade clause, so he can go where he wants.
Man, he's getting paid to do nothing.
He get $30 million next year. They gonna do something with him ASAP.
He got paid
they're gonna take his $30 million and give it to the bitch.
He got all that motherfucking.
He can sit home and play with his ball for that $30 million. They're gonna make him do something. They're gonna send him to another team, bro.
Yeah, well, that's on them. He don't want to play.
They ain't gonna hold him off another year.
He ain't playing 2 years.
His contract was one of the biggest contracts ever. So it get higher every year.
But here's the problem.
Like next year it's gonna be $30 million.
This is where Flores comes in this. Miami Dolphins and Texans was discussing the trade the same week of the trade deadline. Well, a little bit weeks before. And Flores and the general manager had a disagreement because they wanted Tua. Flores said Tua's not really coachable. I can't coach this trash. Give me Deshaun Watson. He knows how to come in and light it up. Give me him. I could work with him.
That's cool, but this nigga
But then he said, all right, I got you. knowing that it was like a long road to get to Deshaun Watson. The general manager pretty much lied to Flores and said we're gonna get him over here. And pretty much what they did was knowing that he wasn't going to settle all his suits, they wanted him to settle all his suits before he get traded to Miami. Before that happened, he had like 2 or 3 more females that didn't want to take the bait, so they didn't trade. So basically,
He gonna pay him off next year because he gonna get way more money.
and then also that's when that $100,000 come in too. That's almost like a bounty. Like,
say he got witnesses to that shit.
That's why they ain't trade for Watson.
That's why they trade for Watson,
They want that nigga to lose. And
The only person that can beat it and hit it is the GM, and he black. Now, if the owner make this nigga shut the fuck up and act like he ain't never here, then there's some black people that would do that now. You notice that that GM is black. You ever heard him speak yet? Y'all notice that?
Which one?
Dolphins GM is black. Flores got fired by a black GM.
And that's because he's.
But you notice
that's
you
because
haven't heard from him, real.
That's because he's the house nigga of the team.
He the house nigga?
Yeah.
He ain't good.
That's what I'm getting to right there.
He's the house nigga of the team.
Oh, he in the leftover.
So basically, he's the Ben Carson of the team.
He probably fired him for the owner.
Right.
Now think about it. You haven't heard him say nothing.
He
didn't get up there and say, "Hey, you know what? That type shit was going on when I was around too." You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Man, I was slinging around by himself. Whole time he's a black GM. He in there. Ain't none of this can happen without him standing there, bro. Right or wrong?
You're right.
Like, ain't none of this can happen. Nothing can happen without him standing in the room.
That's like I'm saying, look, you fire him or I can fire both of y'all. There you go.
And he was gone.
Yeah.
So
now we trying to figure out who was in the room when the 100 G's was brought up.
The GM.
Exactly, bro. And that nigga quiet.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in there.
And you know, what's the name say he got a witness?
Yeah, you got some.
Now the person ain't corroborating with him, which means it got to be the GM bound. Now, if you was that GM bound, and you can fight all you want, motherfucker. When they subpoena your ass, you gotta tell them what you heard.
And if you lie and it come out,
exactly,
you going to jail.
Exactly, bro.
You can't get caught in a lie.
Exactly. Bro.
You gotta believe in your lie.
Yeah, like my brother said, I did not take steroids. Nigga, you big as a hawk.
Hell yeah.
You lie to these people.
Steroids?
Back to that steroids. See, he told a blatant lie with evidence all over his body because he sat in front of Congress, face deteriorating, looking like old as fuck, body ripping apart. That's what happens when you take steroids and you stop. Your body start breaking down, like start looking like fucking a piece of shit. Imagine
it do crash. It's like a big crash.
Your body crashes after you take steroids. You look like a piece of shit. Yeah. Your skin start getting loose and you look older than you really do.
That's true.
Imagine
so they tell you to be arrested, you gotta take steroids, you gonna do it.
No, I'm gonna tell you who did fucked up on it, and if they was to ask some questions, he'll fail miserably if he lied. Lex Luger.
Huh?
He took steroids.
Yeah, we already knew that.
We already knew that.
Only one lied about it was Hogan. Hogan said, I did not take the voids.
The blasphemy out your mouth.
I did not take the voids. It's like, nigga, stop lying. We all know you was hyped up. And then when you left and went to WCW, you was small as fuck.
The vitamins, bro.
Vitamins? Don't believe that shit, Hulkamaniacs. No, that nigga was on the roids.
Yeah,
he was on the roids. He wasn't that big.
Man, it was all of us taking that back.
And you can tell, because like if they got hurt and then was gone for 3 months and came back, them niggas was team. All of them was team.
Them was vitamins.
Yeah, tell it to Odd Man Johnson.
You
The
know,
only one I don't think took it was Mark Henry.
my
That
man
nigga
said
big
eat
shit.
your vitamins and shit.
Yeah, whatever.
I think Triple H took it too.
So yeah, Triple H took it. He need
And
him
recently,
and the Scanner brother he loves so much.
Scott Steiner,
Yeah, he went from teeny ass nigga to
That
Papa
might
Pump.
be
Papa Pump out here, motherfucking brains everywhere.
that might be shaky right there.
Nah, ain't no shaky about it.
That might be shaky right there.
Nah, have y'all ever seen him leak recently? His body is just
Yeah, it's done.
I mean,
his body cracked.
he close. Yeah. Now, if you told me he did it, then I won't.
What you mean?
Maybe so.
He got veins popping out the side.
But
of his
Hogan,
head.
nah. You can forget the Hogan, bro.
Hogan?
Yeah,
Hollywood? Nah,
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
I mean,
Hollywood wasn't
Hogan
on it.
had
Hollywood was
time
all something. Hollywood was teeny. But your man, Hulkamania,
I think
81, 82?
Yeah, he was never on that shit, bro.
He was
I
on that
think-
shit,
He
dog.
was a clean wrestler, dog.
Yeah,
His thing was
Man, watch him out, man.
anti-steroids.
No, buddy.
He was anti-steroids.
Look.
Eat your vitamins, kids.
No.
What's wrong with you?
No. He ain't no Popeye. He ain't no spinach.
Come on,
Go
man.
on the Peacock Network and watch the WWE jump. Shout out to Peacock Network. I like that.
WWE.
Yeah, they got it on the Peacock Network. They got all the behind the scenes jump. I was checking that joint out the other day.
Bro.
Yeah, I got the list. That Bel Air joint ain't what I thought it would be, but I'm giving it a chance. Check out our real reviews where I will be reviewing the Bel Air show. But yeah,
What
back to what I was
Bel Air
saying.
show? What's that?
yeah, the fake fresh, the real version
Oh,
of fresh.
okay.
Yeah, but it's more of a drama, not comedy.
The real version of it. The real drama version of the comedy version.
You should check it out, though.
I like the idea though, but it's like this.
It's just drama. It's not. You used to comedy. It ain't comedy.
Ah, okay.
And there's a different aspect. You know, you got European blacks and not.
What?
Yeah, you gotta watch it. I ain't gonna spoil it for you till you see it. But yeah, check it out.
Not good. Not good.
We gotta give it a chance.
No,
Stop
not good.
trying to
Alright.
be closed minded.
You're losing the premise. The premise of Fresh Prince of Bel Air was a nigga from the hood going to Bel Air. Fresh Prince
Gotta watch it, dog.
Bel Air.
Yep, that's what it's
Hood
doing.
Bel Air.
Yep,
That's the show.
that's what it is.
Now, if you got something different going on here in some motherfucking
No.
European country where everybody ain't no Negroes, I don't know what's happening there. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on there, bro?
And you gotta watch it. You'll see.
Okay, all right. They got Bill Cosby's documentary on too.
That's what's up.
Check that
Oh,
out.
we got to talk about Bill.
That's bullshit. That was what they call it, Cosby shaming. They ain't you do a document, you do gotta give all aspects around. You can't just be one sided. I ain't trying to say blame the victims, but these bitches.
Hey, you ain't gonna find nobody that's gonna fight for
Bill Cosby.
yeah, you can forget that.
Outside of Bill Cosby and the lowest woman ever, Camille. Shout out to Camille. You a real one.
Ready?
Yeah, she stuck by that nigga. She knew all the dirt. Repeated dirt. Repeated
She ain't
dirt.
snitch.
She ain't snitch. She ain't fold. She ain't waver. You know, took her all on the chin. Faculty. But yeah, sometimes she going out there. But yeah, man, Hulk Hogan, he was on them roids, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he was on them roids. I know it was your idol because he used to kiss his arms and shit, but yeah, he was on them roids.
Big Papa Pump, what?
Yeah, Pop Pump was definitely on him. Ultimate Warrior 2, all of them.
Yeah, Ultimate
Macho
Warrior.
Man.
Ultimate Warrior came up to me. He had a heart attack too, and then Triple H had a heart attack.
You could tell Warrior was on him. He came back. He was teeny as shit. I was like, what the fuck happened to you, man?
Then what's his name? Back to Lex Luger.
Yeah.
He could find some wheelchair there.
No, he started walking again. It took him a while. I think in 1 year he had he couldn't move his whole body, lower body from his neck, but they fixed it. It was a paralysis or something.
Yeah, them niggas old now.
He said that, what was it, 99, about 2000, he felt the sting in his neck.
Yeah.
And that sting turned out to be something that was major.
Mhm.
And he couldn't walk no more for a year.
Just look like had the perfect body.
Yeah. Put you
Is it really worth it? I mean, how many more chicks did you really get? How many more threesomes did you really have?
No, we gotta realize the better your physique looked, the more money you made. This is wrestling, bro.
And I seen that, what you
That's
just
not
said.
true. Yokozuna made plenty of money.
Who?
Yokozuna made a lot of money.
Oh, man, you gotta have a physique.
You gotta have a gimmick.
No.
Both of
have a
you,
gimmick. No,
both of you are right.
over the. I mean, the majority of the people that either stay in wrestling gotta have some type of physique. You know? You can't just come out of that joint. Everybody gimmicks ain't gonna get everybody over.
Yeah, it is.
The majority of people in there, the people that take the falls, they got physiques. You notice that?
Both
they athletic.
Both of y'all are right. What y'all said. I watched. I be watching Dark Side of the Ring, and they was talking about steroids. They talk about different stories. Kurt Hennig, he took steroids too.
Yeah,
a lot.
That was my man. Kurt Hennig was vicious.
They said a lot of. They said almost everybody in the '90s took it.
Vince was hitting them niggas soon he took over. Hey, y'all gonna take these antibiotics.
Who?
Vince McMahon said y'all gonna take these antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? And then your man WCW like, look, you want to be on? Take these motherfucking boys. But before that, when Vince was took them, everybody got big. You can tell. You will go back and watch it like, yeah, that nigga act like he was on the boys. Yeah, ain't no wrong with, like you said, that's how you make your money. But the top people.
That wasn't the only thing they was doing. They was taking steroids, snorting coke, shooting dope.
Bad combination.
And they was doing all sorts of shit, popping pills.
Most of that shit was for pain too, bro. They was doing a lot of shit for pain too.
They said the person that took the most coke, believe it or not, was Hawk. They said that motherfucker used to be wilding in the back.
Yeah. Hell, even Kurt Angle did steroids. You could tell when he even got on them too. He was all right.
They said when after he did his neck, he got on the roids, and he also did he was on painkillers real hard.
That's what I'm saying.
He was addicted to painkillers.
Most of them niggas was fighting pain a lot. Man, hitting that canvas 24/7, bro. Man, y'all be thinking. My folks think they be looking at wrestling thinking that shit just that shit fake. Man, them niggas, man, that shit hurt, bro.
You gotta know how to fall.
All that shit hurt.
They say your man. They say
them niggas' knees and shit be hurt.
Man, so you saying it's a young man game?
Especially the hardcore wrestlers, their knuckles and shit be fucked up. They be fucking with the chairs and all that dumb ass shit.
So Mankind
fucked all.
He hadn't taken no roids. Fucked up, did barbed wire matches and all that. Have a nice day.
And then who he's wrestling all the time? Like the no names was physiques. They had physiques, bro.
No. Give Mankind.
You know what I'm saying?
Give McFoley
the majority of wrestlers. You gotta remember the majority of wrestlers are not the characters. Do you know that, right?
Yeah, of course. But
all right then. So most of those wrestlers have physiques.
Also,
in order to stay there, they're gonna have to look like something.
Also, when you compare wrestling companies, you compare WCW, WWE, you compare WWE with ECW. How many guys you could say on ECW had the hardcore physique? It wasn't too many. It wasn't even that one. He had RVD, he had Sandman, he had
ECW.
There was nobody there.
There was nobody there. That
was trash.
There was nobody there.
That was trash.
ECW back then.
It was just a
anything you can put out right now.
You don't need no physique for hardcore matches. You know what I'm saying? Just hardcore. Grab something.
And bust them in the
head. Yeah. That's normal shit.
Dudley Boys.
That's why that shit ain't make it. It was too much hardcore. They didn't mix it up and put some regular wrestling in there. It was a hardcore. It was extreme wrestling.
Extreme wrestling.
I mean, that was the name of it. So
that's what's up.
They fucked it up when WWE took it.
I think they should come out now and do that and put it on HBO or something where they can do all that. They can't do it on the regular channels like that.
USA Network and shit.
Yeah,
like set people on fire and all that wild shit, bro.
Wrestling and boxing just ain't really used to be no more. People ain't got interest.
No, wrestling is just different from boxing. Wrestling just need to be put into times. Like I said, on HBO. Let them curse. Let them fucking bleed. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it the way they doing it no more. Because everybody knows it's fake. So you're looking at it like bullshit now. Even WWE, you're looking at it as, come on, bro.
This is a perfect
that
time.
Move again.
You know?
If you put it on HBO, you get to do the moves you can't do on regular TV. So you'll start seeing shit you ain't seen in a while.
It's perfect time for
power
DJ
driver,
to be on here.
For example, power driver. You'll have a nigga power driving like shit on HBO, but you can't do it on regular TV because that's gonna get you censored. Power driving motherfuckers. You know,
they ban
like that.
They ban that move.
They ban, yeah.
It's a lot of moves that they ban
So in order for wrestling to come, they're gonna die out regardless. I don't give a fuck what Vince McMahon keep. He cornered the market, but cool. But eventually, you cornered the market and made it dull to the masses. You know what I'm saying? So if he'll open the market, there gotta be somebody to go to extreme like ECW did, but put it somewhere people can see it.
Right now,
Let you
AEW.
do all that.
Right now, AEW is winning the battle.
You can't put it somewhere where they're gonna censor you and say, don't do that. I have too much blood. Hold up, put that down. And all that. You can't do it.
Like right now,
You gotta go somewhere where they're gonna let you do all that extreme shit. So when people tune in, they know they looking for extreme shit, bro. Not
Right.
no shit that's gonna be censored like WWE, because they don't want to see that. There's no alternative that's extreme. That's why ECW was the shit back then, because it was an alternative to pure wrestling. You know what I'm saying? It's just you picking up sticks now. That's a different thing.
But
Throwing motherfuckers on balconies.
remember they had the backyard joint on pay-per-view too? And people driving off of houses and shit.
So when you do it in WWE or WCW, the hardcore matches like odd from the pure wrestling that's going on around. You feel me? When ECW was doing the hardcore, but they ain't put no pure wrestling in it. You feel me? That's what they fucked up at. They should have had some storylines where it was just normal wrestling. You feel me? When nigga get in and say, fucking put the sticks down, nigga. Get your ass in here. You feel me? I'm sure you how to wrestle. You know what I'm saying? They ain't do none of that.
No.
It was straight, hey, get in here. I'm gonna hit your head with this fucking stick. As soon as you step in, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna set you on fire. Come on, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? It was just automatically some wild shit going on. Niggas jumping off balconies and shit like that. They can't keep that on TV, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's like right now, DJ would have been a perfect person right now.
Showtime
But right now,
Zeus Network will be good.
but no, they be coming out. DC, I ain't know DC had like a little underground wrestling joint. It was all black people in it. I forgot what it's called.
It's called Sleeping Pill.
It be popping up.
I ain't even know that.
Sleeping Pill.
It be popping up on Instagram sometimes.
And
GSW or something like that.
I think I heard of that. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Watch us and you go to sleep.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, it ain't exciting no more. It ain't worth it. Before you geek.
And as of right now, AEW is kind of neck and neck or a little bit winning the battle of WWE because they coming out with fresh shit. And then they got all of WWE's popular superstars too.
But they on TNT though, right?
Right.
TNT let you do things. WCW is on there. They'll let you go. See, once you get like WWE was the corner of the market, so you're getting used to smelly ass shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's become the norm. You know what I'm saying? But once you see somebody that's saying like TNT and what's the motherfucker that run TNT?
Turner.
They let them do it. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell the difference. That's why they beat out WWE or WWF because
No, it's WWE.
they let them go. They let them WC niggas just do wrestling like a motherfucker. And ECW was doing that thing on the side. But I think right now for 2022 and beyond, you gotta let them be extreme. You gotta let their promos be cursing.
And
you can't do that on regular, you know what I'm saying, channels.
And they freestyle their own stuff. They come out with their own
Not
gimmick.
no more. Not in WWE.
No, I'm talking about AEW. They come out with their own gimmick. They freestyle their stuff.
You get good wrestling,
It's not even scripted.
That's the only way you get good wrestling. You get good wrestling by people being themselves, making their own characters, writing their own shit. Now you might have writers that might help them tighten this shit up. Some sloppy, most niggas don't know how to write, you know what I'm saying? But they know what they want to say. That's cool. But a nigga just handing you shit and say this. That's bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Because they're not coming for you.
Yeah.
And then
you're
they
not
be
getting organic characters.
Then these WWE promos be long and dry and soggy. I'm like,
remember most characters came from people history in their life. You know what I'm saying? Junkyard Dog, Jake the Snake. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you think of, they thought of that character from somewhere in their history. You know what I'm saying? That's where that came from. And when you just put characters on people, then they got live into it. You know what I'm saying?
No,
where they already had someone in their mind.
Someone was produced to.
Who?
Yokozuna. He wasn't supposed to be that. Sergeant Slaughter told him to name him that.
I don't know.
I saw it on the motherfucking behind the scenes.
Right there, bro.
Sergeant Slaughter said he should be a sumo wrestler.
Sergeant Slaughter was the shit.
Yeah, he said
Now,
he
Sergeant
said
Slaughter
100.
came in one day with a motherfucking bikini on. He been looking like
Sergeant Slaughter came, but see, Sergeant Slaughter, I heard
That's a character he thought of.
Jesse the Body Ventura came
Iron
up with some
Sheik.
people. Bobby the Brain Heenan came up.
Iron Sheik. Bobby Brain, he didn't come up with everybody that was in his family. You could think of like the barbarians and stuff like that.
And
you would think he thought of that.
And what's his name? Jimmy Hart,
the Hart Foundation, and who else he had in that joint? The what's the name boys and shit. The what's the name boys? Knox Brothers, or whatever the fuck. Yeah, all those clowns in his shit. You know what I'm saying? He gave probably help create their characters. You know what I'm saying? Them don't become stars though. Only the people that think of their own, The Rock and people like that, Hogan, that think of that shit. Big Papa Pump, holla if you hit me. You know what I'm saying? That you don't know about that, bro.
That was all that dude. That wasn't him.
he came up with his junk, but his buddy,
Hulk Hogan,
his buddy came up with some corny ass shit.
Who?
Brother? Nah, the one that Buff the stuff.
Yeah.
Bagwell.
Yeah, he was tripping.
He was kind of like a little corny.
He tried to do Papa Pump joint, yeah. He was nice till he broke his neck.
He's nice till he broke his neck?
Yeah.
DDP was good.
Stuff.
DDP was like that.
Yeah.
DDP too?
That's why I say people that do their own characters, man, once because they know what they're doing. Like, for example, if I was being wrestling, I would do a character like my grandfather. Right? That'd be somebody I would do. That would be my character in wrestling and shit. So that comes from me. I would know how to do him. I know how to do that. That would be my character. You know what I'm saying?
And then the character that you get, it sticks with you. Like,
exactly.
Like The Godfather.
That was my man too, bro.
Oh,
The Godfather
Don't
was
sleep on The Godfather.
The Godfather was one of the best characters out there.
Y'all remember
The Undertaker was an icon character.
Nah, he had no.
See, that's
no mic skill.
All the people that think of
that's
shit
just
like that.
that's just it.
Him and Kane.
Y'all remember the cat?
No.
Yeah.
Some cool motherfucker, black dude. Man. You tripping, bro?
Sure.
That nigga was cool, but that's WCW though.
Remember the other dude, Flash Funk?
That was WWF, right?
Yeah, he used to come out. He used to have the fake little song.
Yeah.
He had the women dancing and shit.
Stop playing. Y'all favorite wrestler was Doink. Stop that shit, man.
Doink was another good one.
I forgot who Doink really was. Shit, but yeah.
Y'all like Gold Dust. That's y'all type of shit right there.
Gold Dust was another one, but the only thing about Gold Dust, when he went over WCW, they tried to fuck him.
I don't like Gold Dust.
Because what they did was when he went to WCW, they flipped his character around. They tried to have him to be the fake Undertaker with an all white face. Yeah. So he coming out from the back, he like this, just getting strung all the way out to the ring. He getting strung out all the way to the ring. This is the first time he got to his character, and he was like, he took that shit off. He was like, man, I came here to deduce this XYZ, and these motherfuckers got me out here dressing like a motherfucking Edward Scissorhands and shit. He said he was cussing the people out. And he left them and went back to WWE. I remember that episode. I seen that joke. He came out there and he started talking shit. Like, he went way off script. He was like, man, because the character that he had, it was kind of creepy. So, they cut a promo. They have a kid sitting in the bed and he peeping in the window.
What?
Yeah. So, but this is the later years of, when WCW was just coming out with anything. Yeah, they started tripping. Yeah. So, yeah, they had a little girl sitting in the bed, or they had a woman, and he'll peep through the window, like he'll peep a Tom.
Bro, you know how much you can do if you put wrestling on Showtime or HBO? You can literally revamp wrestling because your storylines now is not happening. You can do almost any fucking thing. Dog.
Shit, Netflix can pick it up.
You can do anything.
You can do anything on it.
You know what I'm saying?
bitches fighting boobless.
But
I mean,
that thing
brawlers.
is, they want that shit so commercial.
Yeah,
That
Yeah, that's
they don't
another
try stuff
thing.
Like that.
yeah. You
That's
want kids to watch it. You don't want it, HBO that's only for niggas like you.
WCW.
Now, that's another
grown-ups
thing
back
they
in the
haven't
day.
done in a while. Broad panty matches.
Raw
And,
opinion.
Oh
and
man,
the,
you could do that and have them in a wet T-shirt joint on.
and the
Wet
mud
t-shirt
and
too?
shit.
Damn,
Come on, man. You got 8-year-olds out there.
you
Don't
can
do
really
that.
But
get
you know
in
they
You
stopped.
can't do that with
Remember-
8-year-olds and 9, 10-year-olds.
blood. You got blood everywhere, bro.
But
Nah,
you
don't do
remember
that.
Vince started fucking that up when he started treating the women fucked up.
Yeah.
When he had what's the name, crawling around barking like a dog.
You can have that on HBO sometime with no problem, bro.
No, you can't do that shit.
Shit.
He had this
Don't do
chick. I forgot who it was. He had her crawling around on the floor barking like a dog. He was petting her and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
what's that? What's that? Cassie?
I think it was Tori.
Tori. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Was it Tori?
Yeah, it was her. It was her or Casey. What's the bitch name? Cassie.
Stacy?
Stacy. Yeah.
No, you don't fuck.
Nah, it wasn't her. It definitely wasn't
I don't
her.
think Stacey. Yeah, she was too big for that. But
He had all them bitches doing wild shit over there, bro.
Yes, he did.
yes, he did. Though.
You stick that nigga on HBO, let him unleash it. Wrestling.
He done. I don't think he do. I think Hunter and what they call it,
They fired Shane McMahon last week.
Shane.
I was like, what?
Shane on Michael's weak though. He know how to run the league. His sister was better at it, but she don't know how to do it either. That joint done. I can't even watch the whole job. I tried a few times.
I tried.
I can't do it, bro.
I have a little 40 right there, you know what I'm saying? I was watching this shit. Next time I woke up, I was like, damn, what happened?
3 hours of fucking nothing.
Nothing.
And the fucked up part about it is less wrestling and more, a lot of promo. Promo be about 20, 30 minutes long. And you ain't never got that with WWE. The promo wasn't probably no more than about 10 minutes. And then they start, or sometimes they come right out, kiss my ass, and I challenge you to a match right now, and they just scrap right there.
I mean, I get it. People don't want to wrestle like they used to, but before you had a match, then you had a little bit of talking, a match, a little bit of talk. It is a lot of talking now. I'm like, dude.
Now I blame motherfucking what's the name for that?
Just way too much talking.
You just talking about what's his name? Vince Russo. He started that when Hogan used to get him to do promos, and the promos be 20 minutes when the joint start. You'd be looking like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But it was cool because NWO was doing the promos. You know what I'm saying? You'll fuck with that, but damn.
And then as years go on, you notice that you look in the background and you see the crowd just getting smaller and smaller. So what they do is they take a special sheet and cover up the back part so you won't see too much of the back part of the crowd. Like WCW used to sold out arenas. WWE used to sell out arenas.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen no more. Matter of fact, they still selling tickets for WrestleMania.
We gotta wait till everything open up because you know everything opening up on the 16th. So
Still,
once they do that, they're gonna start getting that money, huh?
Yeah, I said ain't nothing open up. Like you can go see Statue of Liberty, ain't nobody out that one.
Disney World open up.
Yeah,
Once you do that, shit open, bro.
Everybody place you ever want to go somewhere and not know people around?
Shit might as well be opening up now. They about to go to war.
You said shit. They said the 16th.
Okay, I mean, motherfuckers go. No man.
I think California, all that shit already did it though.
Yeah, they don't care.
Florida did it 2 years ago.
Huh?
Motherfuckers don't.
Florida did it 2 years ago.
Florida ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, when the pandemic happened, that summer came, they lifted everything. Said fuck it.
Every winter is gonna be a pandemic. Every time it's cold, it's a pandemic. When it's hot, nobody gives a fuck because
they try to
who
get out.
catch cold? Who catches cold in the winter? It's only when you can catch the flu.
You catch some joints in the summer like a motherfucker with an AC.
Yeah, you start sweating, you get under the AC. That's it.
Niggas be sick as shit.
My allergy was fucking with me the other day. I was like, what the fuck happened? Why my shit itching? And I was like, damn, it's nice outside. Bam, 38 degrees the next day. I said, you motherfucker.
Yep, that's what happened.
Plus, it was hot one of these days.
Yeah, I was sweating like a motherfucker.
It was 2 days ago.
I was like, damn, my whole shirt wet.
Freezing like shit now, bro.
I was sweating like a motherfucker. I had my hoodie on.
Yeah. You know?
But I wasn't taking that motherfucker off.
I'm about to say because I've been sick. So I was
Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. I seen motherfuckers with booty shorts on that day. I was like, y'all tripping. Hard.
Booties all shaking and moving all up. Right?
I'm talking about shorts up to the ass. I'm like, nah, it's too soon for that, buddy.
Too soon for that.
Not long after that, it will drop down to 20 degrees.
That girl asked me that too. She was like, would you be mad if your girl go out with you in booty shorts? I was like, why she doing that? What's the point even behind it? Mind you, the girl was young though, but I was like, so you would disrespect your man and go outside in booty shorts with him? I was like, you gonna fight or niggas gonna keep coming at you. Okay. One or two things gonna happen.
On the flip side though, bro, she can go to swim in the ocean.
We going swimming? If you going swimming, you got a bikini.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
I'm saying we going out to the Walmart.
I need to know what she gonna have on
when she going to the Walmart. We going to Walmart. You let your girl wear booty shorts? What?
And what's she gonna have on when she jumping in the ocean though?
A bikini.
Exactly.
One or two piece.
Which one worse, a bikini or motherfucking booty shorts?
Bikini.
Exactly.
You sure?
So when you think of stuff like that, think of the bigger picture, right? When they go to bikinis and going to swimming, they ain't got nothing on, bro, compared to booty shorts.
Unless you wear that just to walk down to the store.
So you let your girl walk in her bikini down to the Walmart to get her a pack of Skittles?
Bikini?
Yeah, she gonna wear
it on.
Yeah, she put a bikini on to go down the street.
Swim later. What would be the problem? Why would you get mad at her?
So she gonna wear her bikini to go swim.
Let's say y'all going to motherfucking swimming at 5:00.
Okay.
3:00, she going to the grocery store grab something real quick.
Yeah,
why would you get mad at her?
No, she got a towel on.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah, but she got a towel on.
What you mean she got a towel? Why would she have a towel on? It's hot. It's 100 degrees outside, bro.
So when your girl go to the beach, she don't have a towel around her waist until she actually get in the water or the pool?
Not because you wet. Yeah, you trying to get the water off here.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Or why she sitting out there getting her tan on?
I'm trying to find the difference between the booty shorts and the bikini.
The booty shorts, if you going down the street, you don't do it.
First of all, if your girl thinking of doing that, that's the problem.
I say
that's where we started right there.
Hey,
because any girl that want to do that, that's the problem.
That's a problem right there. Yeah. I'm about to say, yeah. I figure you come, but all that other shit you was talking about bullshit.
You know,
we going to the beach. Yeah, you can go to the beach. You can wear whatever you want. Because like I said, you getting wet. You know how that is. You going to the motherfucking Walmart, or you going to the Target, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, and you wearing scantily clothes, motherfucking leggings with no drawers on. Come on, man, who do that? And I can see your print. Come on, you don't do that.
Or that want to get jammed up in.
And then her man told her to go change. She's talking about he's very controlling. I looked at her, I was like, so I told her, I was like, so what if your man walking around showing his dick print? You cool with that? She was like, nah, I had an issue
gay,
with
you doing that shit.
Niggas be doing that. You know what I'm saying? No homo.
Purpose?
No homo. Yeah, they walk out there with
the
with the gray sweatpants on, Jay, and you know, showing they print out there. Hey, they out there advertising.
That nigga gay, bro. That nigga gay, bro.
Why? Because y'all ain't showing this print.
So you telling me, let's say you in the bathroom, and you don't tell me nobody they got hard when they either about to finish, they got a piss or something, and came out and Joe still had some juice in it. What? So you just gonna come out with your dick hard?
What the fuck happened? I'm lost here, dog.
You don't do that. You fix your shit up or something, right or wrong.
Oh, okay.
Because you walk out with niggas out there, you will feel like them niggas looking at you. Right?
They looking at you like that.
All right, then. That shit gay, bro.
That shit gay.
A nigga that flimsy walk around that shit flimsy, they gay as fuck.
They gay as
fuck. They don't care if a nigga looking at them.
Hey, so
that's some gay shit.
So niggas go commando that's gay.
That nigga gay as fuck, bro.
That's gay as fuck? Hey, I want to. Hey, that's,
I'm swimming, I'm looking for a child ASAP. You know what I'm saying? I want them niggas looking at 20 hours with me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I mean, one time I got put out of pool for that shit, yeah.
Dang.
I dumped in that joint with motherfucking boxes on. For real, I ain't had no. We went to a motherfucking pool party.
I think it's in boxes on.
I did, bro. But they was like all solid, one color. And I was thinking,
you wouldn't know.
You know what I'm saying? And nah, they made me do it. They was like, man, you got boy, you cool, bro, you cool. I'm like, man, you sure you just one solid color? You good, bro? I'm like, fuck it, we smoking this shit, chilling. By the time later on, we probably jump in. All that was over. I was already sitting out there for a while in the joints. You know what I'm saying?
You chilling, yeah.
Talking to shit, smoke, you chilling. All right, cool. Jump in the water, boy. When you jump in the water, things change. You know what I'm saying? Hey, now, I ain't get out because I knew once I looked down, Joe was wet, and you can see right through everything now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're out here advertising. They advertising at the food.
But I was tipsy a little bit, so I was trying to calm a little bit. The motherfucking dude that jumped in when you drown or something.
Oh, like
he came and say, dog, you know you gotta get out, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, you gotta come up. I was like, what? It was already out before I looked. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this nigga got flash and Jay knew what he was doing.
That's what I was saying. He can't do that. You gay as fuck. You doing it on purpose, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
fucked up.
My shit was like, it was green. It was all green. So I wasn't thinking about nothing. But once your joint get wet, it's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing.
Just like you just looking at me now. It's just like nothing blocking it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like see-through or something now.
See-through
like,
dog.
Oh, shit. I ain't expecting none of that. I got out a little bit. I'm like, oh shit. Nothing but nuts in your face, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everybody said, dog, you gotta go.
Yeah. TMI, dog. TMI.
Everybody said, you gotta go, bro. Like, huh? Like, nigga.
Get your ass back up there. Nigga, I ain't drowning. You don't know what to say to it.
Like, go ahead,
like, nigga, what the fuck you over here for?
I ain't calling for help.
Yeah, I ain't drunk. Get the fuck off my face.
I ain't screaming, I'm drowning or none of that shit, bro. Fuck you over here for?
Damn. Jay, you know how to swim, Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. A lot of people don't know how to swim. I'm not treading water. I don't know how to swim like that.
I be going
It
to
depends
my.
on how deep it is.
I be going to my aunt's pool. My aunt got a pool.
I think some people.
Man, that little circle pool don't count, man.
Now she ain't got no rubber band, no water.
That's what I'm saying.
She
Most
got an underground joint, regular
okay.
joint.
That's what I'm saying. Most people can swim as long as their feet can touch.
Nah, you ain't swimming
when
then.
they want to.
Nah, you ain't swimming.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't swimming.
Other than that,
Matter of fact, I gotta see what she got to cook out this summer too.
I remember I was drowned when I was little, man. I was like 11 or something.
No, you ain't know how to swim.
And I was swimming, but I didn't know. Don't you know when you do the little parts 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
right?
then there's a big jump, like 12.
I ain't know once I get to 7, I ain't feeling shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. I started going, I ain't feeling no more floor, none of that.
From 7, it goes from 7 to 12 like that.
Yeah, when you
that's
fucking
what I
around
didn't
that,
know. Yeah.
you done after that. It's a big hole right there.
I started doing like, I was like, oh shit. And I started swimming backwards. I started fucking, I was like, oh shit, bruh. I'm about to drown out this motherfucker.
And the wall change too. When you go from all the way to 7, the 12 zone is
dark.
high up. It don't connect no more. So
Like,
you
oh,
on your own.
shit. Yeah.
So you
My
know.
feet ain't touched. I was blown like shit. Right?
It's like, what happened? You better know what you're doing.
Because you always go all the way to the part where you can at least touch and bounce. You feel me? Enough where you can bounce. You know what I'm saying?
And then you got enough where you could just go like this and you
Yeah,
under
yeah.
water.
But once you do that toe and nothing is touching you, hold up. Bruh.
Oh, now you want that guy to come help you, huh?
Where you at, bruh?
You gonna throw you that rubber ducky. Like,
I
here, take this motherfucker, man.
don't play with water. That's
And
why
you go
I'm not
straight.
swimming.
You go straight on out. That's what I said.
That water shit scared me, bro.
Scared you though?
That's why I don't
You
do
supposed to
that.
learn what flow you on, man. You
I don't
know
want-
that.
As soon as you go in that deep end, you go straight down. Boop.
I don't do
Right along
boats.
with
I
it.
don't do none of that shit. That shit, water scared me.
Scared, dog.
I ain't got.
But how my aunt joint
I'm not
is,
going on a cruise. nothing.
how her joint is, it goes from like this, and then when it go deeper, it just gradually go like that. So you ain't got no room for to be drowning out there, motherfucker. So like you got the about 3 feet for 3 feet. Then it goes deeper. I think it's like 12 feet. It goes 12 feet. But I love that pool. I be going that jump. I haven't been out there last summer or the summer before last because of this stupid shit here, but I'm definitely going out there this summer.
That 12 feet would have me scared as a motherfucker.
12 feet, dog. You can't fuck with 12 feet.
Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, my brother threw me in that deep end. I was like, what the fuck y'all doing?
That's how I learned how to swim.
Yeah, I was like, man, don't do that shit. And that's how I learned how to tread water.
I went on.
That's how I used to do how to swim.
I went on.
My father threw my ass in that water.
Yeah, but no, because the shock of it, you panic. And that's what you can't do in the water. You can't panic. So I didn't know that. I was fighting that shit, and that was making me sink further. I was like, what the fuck going on?
That's
how
how
you down. I learned how to do shit.
When you panic, that's when you just
go
further
shock
down.
to you. Yeah.
My father said, he asked me one day, I forgot how it was. He was like, I swear, I said, nah, you gonna learn today.
Yeah,
what you mean? So next thing you know, he grabbed me by my shoulder and tossed me in.
No, you don't do that. You gotta teach you the basics. Then do that.
He tossed me right the fuck in. And from there, only thing I knew was kick my feet. So I float.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's how I know how to swim after that.
That's your main quick choice.
You kick your feet and
exactly.
After that, and then I swim after that.
Yeah, but my uncle tried to teach me how to butterfly and shit.
All that shit.
Yeah, he tried to teach me that shit. He's like, he used to love going to the pool. That's when before he got on that shit. He was a good dude.
I started swimming like in a state like in the part where you can stand up.
Yeah, you was a beginner. He called you floaty.
Fuck that.
You had to have the little floaties on you.
Then after a while, when you get older, you start really
water
swimming.
don't got no love for you.
No love.
Y'all niggas can't dive though. I used to dive like a mother. Once I started getting used to shit, you do the diving and shit.
Yeah, I ain't had how to do that. That was at the end of the big pool too.
When I first started, it was too much belly flopping for me. That shit was busting my stomach like a motherfucker.
Cannonball!
Especially when you just got finished eating and drinking.
It makes it so bad when you hit that joint, that joint just smack. You don't really hear it that much, but you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And when you come up, everybody laughing.
You know what's so funny? We had like a big cookout somewhere about 2002, 2003 or something like that. And, all my cousins came over and shit. You always got that one motherfucker that get overly drunk, start talking shit.
Always.
This motherfucker got drunk and fell in the motherfucking pool.
That happens.
And that shit was so funny. And the fucking funny part about it was everything was recorded. So we be reminding him every time we see him, when you got drunk, you fell in the pool. He fell in the deep end too. So we were seeing him, he drunk. Now, you turn my head, or also was this motherfucker was always sinking in the bottom of the motherfucker, and we had to jump there and come get his ass up. He was like this, just floating like this, drunk. He already drowned at the bottom of the joint. They ain't say nothing. I was like, what the fuck, nigga? Man, also was the water just coming up and splashing.
Yeah.
And shit was just so funny though. I mean, he drowned, but he wasn't kicking or nothing either. He was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm not, y'all gonna come get me.
He said that nigga wasn't kicking.
He wasn't. He was just sinking in the bottom. But that nigga, he was wild as shit. Every cookout we had, this motherfucker get overly drunk. He get way drunk than any of us be in that motherfucker.
I don't babysit. That's why I don't go out with certain people. You go to the club and you already wasted and smacked like Rabbi out of these Jones right there, and you starting shit, or you over in the corner fucked up. I ain't got time for that. I don't like babysit.
They get to throwing up and shit. Talking about their girlfriends and shit. Talking about I didn't get back home to my wife, and I ain't got time for that shit.
You killing the whole mood right now. Now I gotta watch out for you because you can't go with me, so I can't let that happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Because you might say the wrong shit to the person, they might put their foot in your ass.
That's why I choose to pick and choose. I'm like, dog, it's fun and all going on.
That shit be so funny. They funny as a motherfucker, but you gotta watch the motherfucker.
You ain't got time to babysit you.
They be on some other shit. They go
That's
somewhere.
literally what you're doing though, because you can't take your eye off them. You over there trying to mac, push up on something. This nigga over here arguing with someone, and then you gotta stop what you doing and go, hey man, what's going on? Try to defuse the situation, and next thing you know, niggas right out front waiting for you. You know how that is. My brother's new state getting pepper sprayed. I'm like, what the fuck happened? Niggas over there water in their eyes, shit, crying and shit. Security and snuck my oldest brother. He's like, damn, dog, you talking to this girl or something? What happened? Why the fuck you on the ground?
Security snuck.
Yes, they did that twice. I was like, damn. But they ain't fucking him like that.
Yesterday was motherfucking 2.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
3 days ago.
2 days ago, it was Aaron's birthday.
2. Ain't that some shit?
Yep.
Damn. But the Brat got married on now. She just came out last year, man. Y'all remember that shit?
Wasn't she always there?
She was always
We knew
like
that, but
She
she
never
I
came
guess
out.
she was acting like we didn't know.
Oh, she was trying to make this money?
Then she on Love Hip Hop now too.
God damn, she too fat to be down out there like that. But it's okay.
No, she not on Love Hip Hop.
Sure, they got a show. They got their
growing
own.
up hip hop.
They got growing up hip hop, and they got them. They got their own
Spin-off.
show.
Spin off. Why she getting married? For real.
Damn. I thought she was Mary Missy. My bad, I didn't mean to say that.
I think the girl she messed with like a YouTube star or something. I don't know.
She is thick as a motherfucker though.
Damn, the Brat, all that gone away.
And the funny part about it, it was one episode they was doing a photo shoot.
Who?
The Brat was doing a photo shoot
Okay.
in some jeans. And she basically took her clothes. And they wear the same size clothes somehow. And Brat threw a fat ass on them jeans. The motherfuckers was looking thick. And this girl, she had on the same jeans and her ass was fat, the motherfucker. Like, like thick fat. Like,
Her name. Fiance named Jessica Judy DeParts.
Judy, that's her name.
They got married Tuesday. Damn. In a mansion, a horse mansion. A horse mansion in Georgia.
That sounds expensive.
No bullshit when you think about it, yeah.
Nah, she probably knew some money. Let her run.
Portia was dead. Candy was dead. You know, Candy about to lead Atlanta Housewives.
I heard about that too. Everybody, it's almost done there.
About to say, yeah, she been there.
But you know who talking about trying to come in on that joint? What's the bitch on the talk show? Not The View, the other one. Chew? Not you. It's some other shit.
The View, the Talk, the Soup.
It's the talk then. With
The
Chinese
Asian
bitch
joint,
that fuck with
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
fuck with Jeezy. She's trying to
Yeah.
come on the joint.
Yeah, I think she.
I think they in Atlanta too.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord.
She corny.
You know they married now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they got a baby.
And they got baby.
Someone they gonna raise them unisexually. I was like, how the fuck can you? Well, you know what? I ain't even gonna dignify that with her.
Huh?
Yeah, she said something about how they gonna raise their child. I was like, he a boy or a girl?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Jeezy want to do that.
Jeezy don't go whatever. He trying to be new age. He just happy got him some young Asian.
The Brat just turned 48. And
Damn.
Shorty she married is 41. I ain't know she was that.
God damn, 7 years, Brat.
I ain't know she was that old. I ain't know the other bra was that old. I thought she was young.
She look young.
Yeah.
Damn, you think the Brat fucking with a strap?
But they've
with
been
no strap?
together for a couple of years, so maybe. She was like 34 then. Yeah. That might. Nah, they weren't that long. They've been together like 5 years.
Just about 37,
Yeah.
36.
Oh, yeah.
Brat probably was like 43, 42.
So the Brat, the Don, right?
I'm guessing.
That means she strapped up, right?
I don't know, because
It's like she want to be ate out. It's like the scissors.
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't know.
in the marriage picture, she had a suit on.
Oh yeah, she's the Don.
She had an all white suit on,
Yeah,
and
she
the other,
was.
and Judy had the dress on. I seen the photo.
With the one who rocked the suit and the one who rocked the dress, that let you know the roles right there.
But
Both of them got suits on, and that might have been
But
it.
sometimes, every now and then, you got the Brat do put a dress on.
That was a long time
I'm
ago.
about to say I ain't seen that dress in a minute.
But yeah,
I'm gonna seen her in a bikini one time,
and she looked right in that.
but she was young as shit then.
That was a long
Exactly.
time.
She was
Yeah.
young shit. She was like young Bino Jones.
I'm surprised that she was married and what's the name ain't go there.
Lisa Ray.
The
Her
Bow
sister.
Wow and all them clowns. What's
They
his
ain't go
name?
there either.
They ain't go there?
Bow Wow, what's his name?
Romeo?
Jermaine
Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah.
was
Ricky Smiley.
Ricky
was there.
Smiley. I was about to say, was he there?
Yeah.
And the
What's the other
radio
one?
and the radio crew?
Yeah, I was about to say one of them, the sweet one.
Ooh.
And the
Yeah.
radio crew, you could tell he's sweet. It's Ricky Smiley, is him. I think it's Gary something. I don't know.
Oh, Gary, yeah.
Gary, yeah.
He be tripping.
Gary funny as a
Yeah.
motherfucker. Gary funny as shit.
Wait,
I ain't even gonna lie. He's stupid as a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he's funny, but is he funny because he's funny, or is he funny just because he's feminine?
He's the
Nah, he's
shit.
fun.
He
He funny 'cause he funny?
He funny because he funny. I
Okay.
can't give it to that he feminine, but
Some of his shit is only funny because the way he sound. Some of it do just be funny, but I don't know.
like Billy, what's his name? He funny to me because he feminine.
Now, Shorty do got 3 kids.
The 41-year-old,
Yeah.
yeah, she got piped down in her days.
And them two trying to have a kid together.
I'm assuming the 41-year-old won't have it because the Brat, that's done.
Shit,
41 close to be done too, bro.
I mean, no.
41 reached the peak.
No, you ain't peaking it. It's just gonna be difficult. It's going to be a
There's
surgery.
a lot of missed joints there.
Yeah. Well, you good until the day you stop bleeding.
But yeah, but she on motherfucking, like you said, growing up hip hop.
Mm.
And then they gave her a spinoff. So
Hey.
she good to go. And she just got married. That's probably on the show.
And she do the radio shit too. The
Or
dish,
that,
whatever that shit
what's
is.
that joint called?
The dish or whatever.
Yeah, the dish.
The dish.
Ricky Smiley.
That joint they got lane. I don't know why. It used to be tight back. We used to watch that shit in work. Remember that shit? When
Yeah.
it first came, started coming
What,
on.
the dish?
Yeah.
I ain't
That's
know.
what we was looking at.
You sure? I don't remember.
Bruh, at night,
It
when we
was
was looking at
cops.
them niggas on the radio,
It was American Most Wanted.
that was
cops.
them niggas on Dish.
Oh,
It was dude, he had braids then though. Black dude. He had braids. And it first started. It was just starting this shit.
Oh, you said the dude with the braids, right?
Yeah. And it was
I thought it
like,
was TMZ.
we used to watch that after TMZ. I was about to say TMZ.
Yeah, I remember TMZ.
TMZ come on, then that joint come on. Then cops come on.
I think this niggas still do that. But cops they took out because of George Floyd shit.
That was our whole night right there too.
George Floyd hit.
And like, that shit was like
And then,
clockwork.
when that joint started coming on, it was the shit. Because that joint came on after TMZ. And it was him. It was a dude with the braids. Crackhead, whatever his name is.
You said crackhead.
What's his name?
You said
Head crack. Head crack is his name.
head crack.
Yeah, matter of fact, that's his name right there. Head crack. It was him. The white lady was on that joint. She was from LA or some shit.
You said what's the dish, right?
The dish, yeah. And she was on somewhere from LA talking to him. He was here in Atlanta. There was somebody else somewhere else. And all of them was doing that. Look, for everybody, stars and shit was on doing that joint. It was just them, regular motherfuckers. And we was watching that joint right after motherfucking TMZ. That joint gonna come on. That's when it first started though. It was the dish.
Yeah, it's back in the
I
day.
remember that shit. They owe me because we gave them some motherfucking ratings back then, motherfucker. Used to watch that shit like shit. I think his name was Head Crack. The motherfucker was on that joint from the beginning. Him, some white girl was on that joint. The joint was already though when it first started. And then they got Shorty from Atlanta Housewives on there, the Brat on there. It wasn't all that on there, Smiley and all that shit. All the people on that joint
I'm talking about
when it first started. Portia on there. It wasn't like that. It was real people that was on the radio that was on there at first. They was already on the radio. And they had different states, LA, Atlanta, and they all would come on and talk about one topic together. That's what the whole show was about.
Time flies.
Hell yeah, that joint's still on too.
Shout out to Brat though. Good looking out. You know, you ain't gotta hide no more. You know, and we all knew it. I'm just glad you came to terms with it.
Y'all ain't heard the motherfucker thought the queen was dead or some shit? Y'all heard about that shit?
Yeah, this shit that she caught COVID and died, but
Yeah, she got COVID though.
she got COVID.
But,
Ain't she like 100?
like what's it, 96?
They was protecting this shit out of her from COVID. She still caught it.
What's the nigga name?
They would not let this girl out this house or go
Man,
anywhere.
fucking 96. What the fuck are you doing? You
And
just
she still caught COVID.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it was motherfucker on
Okay.
YouTube talking about she was dead and shit.
that's fall out time. Don't do that.
Tripping, man. She 96.
They gotta be careful with that saying shit like that because they could come after their ass and cut off their tongue and tell them don't speak that stupid shit no more.
People try to get you. That's how you get ratings. Oh, you tell somebody to tune in. Oh yeah, he said it. He said this. He said that.
Shit, that from
She was having
Buckingham.
Tasha, right? She owed motherfuckers 4 G's for doing that dumb shit.
Yeah, that's different. She was
Made so bad. She was on the motherfucking joint the other day. Nigga asked her about that money. She said, she started joking, talking about, tell her bitch I ain't got it.
Yeah. Or I'm a parent payment plan. She get $50 every week till I
You
get
know,
done.
Shorty say, she gonna close. She gonna take everything she owns.
Hey,
Cardi B said she gonna take it. You keep playing, bitch. Then when she she tweeted, all right, you think everything funny, bitch. I'm gonna take all your shit. She went around thinking it's cute, bro. Right? $4 million, like I was telling you the other day.
Some
$4 million, nothing easy for her to do.
See, here's the thing with her. I mean, she'd make a living doing YouTube shows, but it's a thin line between doing that and you have a megastar coming after you for some money because you keep defamating their character.
Not good.
You can't do that because Cardi B. I mean, you might got all these what you call it. But you got a lot of people who follow Cardi B and can easily unsubscribe your shit
ASAP.
Like a lot of people.
Oh no,
could
her shit dropped too.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when we saw her, she was over 1 million subscribers, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had 800,000.
God damn.
That's
See,
crazy.
That's a big
Kwame
drop
Brown
off.
too, bro. That nigga even took his shit off. You can't even see his shit no more. That shit was dropping so fast, bro.
That's because people
But now
tired.
take it off where we can't see how many. He did that, bro. Joe was just ticking down. Now he took it off. You can't see it no more.
Yeah, because he don't know what to talk about. That's somebody
They
who's
talk about the
famous.
same shit.
No, he got his spotlight blown up for him, and he tried to tell you there's something that he ain't prepared for.
At all.
He was
He
trying
hired
to-
a team and somebody to help him out.
He was not ready for nothing.
He was trying to,
Stop jumping people all day.
He was trying to piggyback off of that shit.
Yeah, we talking.
What's another word for
I think he had like almost 500,000. That's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
And that joint just start ticking down.
Because motherfuckers like, man, you talking stupid, man.
He
You
really
talking,
is though.
Talking
I
red
mean,
wing, white wing. Then he talking with Judge Joe Brown, that crazy motherfucker. And he fighting with Soda Mine. I don't want to hear that shit.
Oh, this nigga sodomite up. He's suing the bitch. Remember that shit that happened the other day?
Yeah.
He's suing her.
Oh,
For what?
She
'Cause he-
swallowed-
Assault and battery, bro.
she swallowed him?
No, he is. Do you understand what I just said?
He suing this bro.
He's suing.
She ain't got nothing. What are you doing?
Besides that, though, bro.
Suing her for the piece of ass.
Oh,
He's suing the bitch, though, bro.
she ain't got nothing. What are you doing?
If you call.
My nigga, what are you doing? You saw the chick, and she not famous. She ain't got no ends. What the
Not-
fuck are you
Not
doing?
only that, bro. You run your fucking mouth. Why are you. What?
Did she hit him?
I don't even remember all that. They pushed, I think, in the back. Somebody came and broke them up. They pushed each other. That was it. He's suing her for that shit, bro.
But you the dude, and you soft.
What the fuck?
He's
Who
soft.
do that?
He's soft as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga wild, bro.
That
That
nigga
nigga's
is soft.
Soft as baby
suing
shit.
her, bro.
That nigga is soft.
He don't see nothing wrong with him suing a female, bro. For some, what the hell wrong with you? Nothing even happened to you, bro.
Defamation of character.
You call that bitch all types of whores and
Yeah.
sluts for sure.
He was yelling
Yes,
at
he
her like,
did. Yes, he did.
He definitely did that.
He was calling all types of shit.
Straight bound.
And then he gonna turn around and sue the chick. Like, she ain't even got nothing. What are you doing?
Suing.
How much?
I reached out to her too. She told me, shit, come on the podcast too. They got a lot going on, bro.
They got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Mm.
She got a little. She started a podcast yesterday. Shouts out to you, Shay. Everybody know your name now, but she got a little podcast. Her and about 4 of the girls and shit. And everybody looking at it as you using it as clout, whatever the fuck, to start podcasts. But it's obvious that podcast is something you ain't even thinking about. And the fact that everybody want you on their podcast,
Why the hell you?
obviously means you should make your own. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So everything you're doing is like obviously something you should be doing any fucking way.
I'm thinking
It's like
maybe
she's playing catch up because she ain't got mics and none of that.
Yeah.
So she on the joint saying she gotta get some mics. So she playing catch up. She using the fact that all that happened to start her channel, really, you know. But that don't excuse him screaming and hollering saying, "You was a bitch, you was a whore."
Oof.
Like what they gotta do with anything, you know what I'm saying?
That was a trigger word.
That motherfucker was this close when he said that. He lucky she ain't hit him in the head with that motherfucking mic. What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, they was right next to each other, and he was just talking real dirty, talking about some.
He got mad because she pulled his car real good.
Yeah, she was like, "I ain't fly out there. My friend stayed."
Yeah, she did. She flown into
She paid. She said something about she flew out there,
Yeah.
but she ain't stay at his house. Her friend did.
She rolled out.
Yeah,
But the whole premise what she was trying to make was me and my girlfriend are black. This nigga here talk about people are like us all day.
Yeah.
That was her point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That was her narrative.
And he want to fuck a bad bitch like me. You know what I'm saying? That was her whole point. Like, why you keep talking about people like me? And you keep calling us and wanting us coming to your house. You fly us out, motherfucker.
Y'all quick, fast, and in the
And
hurry.
then I think
She made a good point. He got mad.
He got big man.
He started talking, "Oh, you bitch, you slut. They don't know what you're talking about. Shut up." Like, what?
you nappy head bitch.
No, you drunk. You drunk.
What the fuck,
Let
man?
him say, "I promise you I'm not drunk."
And then he turns around and sued this girl. Like, what is?
Oh, yeah. That's,
What are you doing?
he shouldn't even show his face no more on the internet. Like, come on.
What are you doing?
Some shit stupid. And that's one of them. For real.
You might as well just say go into what's that Joe RNC, that right winger channel, and say, "Hey, I got a podcast. I'm bashing black people. Come on."
Exactly.
Go to Fox News. I'm bashing black people. Come on.
So niggas pulling up on his joint today on his YouTube joint telling him, "Hey, black people don't sue motherfuckers."
Yeah.
He's like, "What you mean?" Then another person called him, "Black people don't call police." You know what I'm saying? That nigga like, "You wrong. Black people do call police." Like, nigga, get the fuck, bro. Then we talking about the culture. He's like, "Nah," but y'all talking to the wrong person. He don't care about. He not our culture, bro. Once everybody realized that and stopped giving him the black people to make his podcasts, is whatever the fuck he be doing, to make his YouTube streams something. If black people don't go on there, white people ain't gonna go in there and start agreeing with him.
Yeah.
They can't go to work.
No. You saw them white girls agreeing with him.
So
What if he's there to embellish you?
if all the black people don't go on there, he won't have nobody on there too much. Because no white people gonna come on there and expose themselves for agreeing with him with any of this black shit. You know what I'm saying, though? So it's only black people who come on and talk to him, engage with him. Either they'll agree with him or they're gonna argue with him. You feel me?
So house niggas could be on that shit chain.
He is the epitome of house nigga. Him, the nigga in Fresh and Fit that started the whole shit. They like you said, they manufactured that shit. They knew what they was doing.
Yeah, she's like, I didn't even know he was gonna be here.
Come on, the fuck
Let me
set
know.
them niggas right beside each other. Black lady.
And the black man.
That nigga they don't like black ladies. But say don't, and she pulled his car.
Oh yeah, he like her.
You know what I'm saying? Like MJ like the black ladies.
Oh yeah, you already know that.
Now y'all ain't see the joint. Hold up. Now
You
look.
already know MJ like the hot.
When he was Michael Jordan, right? When he was at the 75th joint. Y'all ain't see when he was hugging Mary J. Blige, that picture that went viral.
Yeah, he was patting on her ass.
Real love.
When you look at his ears, you really can't. There's nothing that you say, MJ,
You squeeze eyes up.
because your hand has a cup on it. You know what I'm saying?
Your hand got a cup on it.
There's a cup there.
It's a whole cup.
It's
Matter
you
of fact-
feel the cheek of her.
Matter of fact, if you look at this picture, look where his hand at now.
Man, that's his own dudes right
It's like
She wears a hand
I
right
ain't
now.
hugging your back. I'm hugging your ass. That's
it's the
what's
cheek. It's really the cheek. It's on the cheek.
It's on the cheek right now.
up. So you hugging the waist?
No,
You don't good game?
No.
It gripping the ass. Matter of fact.
Yeah, it's the cuff. It's the cuff.
As a matter of
why
fact, as I'm looking at it, he's my left,
His hand is wrapped
and I
right around that
I see his wedding ring is on his left, and it's gripping her ass.
It's on ass.
It's on that ass.
It's definitely on ass.
You see the wedding ring? It's on the ass.
It's like right there. It's on cheek.
It's on the cheek.
Ain't nothing I can say, Jay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, MJ, I can't defend you, bro.
I can't defend you.
Because that's a cuff.
That's
You got
a
a cuff on there. Like, you can't say my hand slipped down because it's cuffed. You know what I'm saying?
And she ain't saying nothing. She probably like it.
That's true, too.
Hey, my hand slipped.
Hey, shit.
That's his wife, man, for anybody who don't know. That's his wife on the side of him. So. Oh, no, that's Vanessa. That look like Vanessa Brown.
Yeah, that's Vanessa
That's
Brown.
not,
She
that's not Juanita.
That's Vanessa Brown. She
You
got
better not Juanita no more.
she kind of got
So
chunky
cuffs,
too.
cuffs galore. Everybody come let me cuff.
Nah, you can't be putting that.
Nah, he ain't covering that one.
So I can just cuff them.
Damn, man.
You
She
got a new wife though. You got a young.
just like she gained a little weight though.
Who? Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
I mean, she been stressed out, bro.
Yeah,
I know.
Stressed out eating.
They said that with Lauren London, she
Man, I feel bad for that nigga that try to fuck her, bro. It's gonna be a long day, long season for him.
Why?
The nigga that tried to fuck Vanessa Bryant
Yeah.
and
It's
be in a
gonna
relationship with her,
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough, bro.
Why?
Did he say what?
Yeah, what's gonna be tough?
That's gonna be a tough one, man.
She need love too. She need to be dick down too, right?
That's cool.
She got some cobwebs in there now.
It's gonna be tough, bro.
It's gonna be like one fucking suction tube. It's gonna be tight for the first few times.
Yeah.
Then you gotta bust that joint back open.
damn man. I know she been going through it, but
Yeah.
she gained a lot of weight.
Don't you like them chunky, Jay? Stop that shit.
She is gaining a lot of weight though.
You been
Her, they said I see the picture of Lauren London. She been eating real good too. That stress. These dudes just leaving them behind like that.
Lauren
That shit
London.
just is crazy.
Jordan is a fucking black. Again, I don't even want. I should use him for Black History Month. For real, he Black History
Black history.
and squeezing them asses,
Squeeze
hanging there. You know what I'm saying?
How you know
Murray Blanc
how you know
look
Murray
good,
put
too.
his hand down there? You don't know.
She look good too.
I was thinking that like she
Yeah,
probably
she
said,
comes in there.
she's like, go ahead, put it right
Jay,
there.
you know she look good too, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, she got the Benjamin Button thing got going on. Cause
Aging
back,
backwards.
yeah, cause back there, I couldn't say I would not. I couldn't say I would, I wouldn't fuck her. But like in the
I
video,
know. I say that too.
but like if you see her in the video,
That's crazy. I be saying that too, Jay.
have you ever seen her in the video?
The videos.
Good morning, what was it?
Handsome.
Good morning, gorgeous. She lying in the bed with that joint on. Man, she was looking like
anything
breakfast.
back in the day, I wouldn't feel it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Like,
I wasn't
man,
either.
When you see her now, she thick. You're fucking that.
Now she's
She
thick.
was like a motherfucking auntie crackhead back then. You ain't see her
Yeah,
as
she's under crack.
a bitch you want to fuck.
She was.
She was your cousin. She was auntie. She was the cousin that comes over. You know what I'm saying? She want to know why you want to blast. But now she got some thighs on her ass now, bro.
Mm.
But maybe she got some of that shit implanted though. You never know.
No, you can't get implanted thighs.
Mm.
That shit out of
Nah, that shit natural.
It's natural.
Like one of her videos, she had. Matter of fact, that picture she took when she was lying in the sand. She was at the beach. You can see some stretch marks in that.
She might meet up with Jordan the way they was acting. Jordan might, hey, meet me at that motherfucking that high rise
Blast your
in
ass.
Shot-Town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get my 7 ring on your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? Get my 7 ring on Mary J. Blige. 7 rings for you. Ah, my God, 7 rings. Damn. That would make him come back. You know what I'm saying?
That make him come back.
So you can do the Brady 7 rings. You know, 7 for 7 is be the difference, though, bro. You know what I'm saying? That 7 and 0 will be the difference. Separate these clowns. You know what I'm saying? That.
Tell her to meet her back at the jump and get a bottle of that tequila that Jordan owns. That costs $1,000.
Yeah. That nigga probably the richest nigga in the
Yeah,
city.
you already know that, did y'all? He got tequila. He got a liquor of his own. It's called Chicoro. It's that shit is expensive.
They showed the watch he had on. That joint $200,000.
That shit is expensive. It's called Chicono. It's about $200 a
Why
bottle.
the fuck is a watch $200,000? What the fuck that motherfucker do?
Crazy.
If I get a watch
It's rare.
and it's $200,000, since it got two hands, the two hands that's on the watch better grow. Grab some toilet paper and wipe my ass for me.
Damn, that's some shit Rad was spending on.
But Jordan is rare anyway. That's
You don't even look at tags, bro.
So,
Rare
shit.
shit.
you know.
You don't even know it, Carl. He probably when you told him when the motherfucker told him that's when he found out it was $2,000. They said, you know, Jordan, that's $200,000 watch you got on. You know that? Damn, I didn't know that, bro. Damn. Thanks for letting me know.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know. I just grabbed it. You know what I'm saying?
I know he took his hands on that. Since that dunk contest was trash, you know, his hands was 50 on that ass.
I might watch that shit.
That dunk contest was trash.
The All-Star game was trash.
Yeah, all that shit was trash.
Yeah,
It was trash.
Pretty
The 3-point contest was the only thing that was like that. And I watched the celebrity game, but that was it. Those are the only two that was good. The slam dunk contest was trash. The other shit was trash.
I can't believe the dunk contest is falling off like that.
Like they was not trying at all. Like they wasn't trying to dunk, like period. And the people that
They
was
taking it for jokes, man. Nobody cared. That's why.
and then the folks that's supposed to be in it, like Ja Morant, he ain't in it because he ain't interested in it. I'm like,
it's lame, man.
nigga, you can dunk.
That shit that LeBron did. That lame ass shit
LeBron could dunk. He ain't never been in it.
at all.
He ain't never wanted to be in it. I was like, why y'all not trying this shit?
That's dumb, man. Then it's gonna be a time when he can't. He got hurt tonight too. Morant.
Who?
Morant.
Durant again?
Morant.
Ja Morant, he got hurt.
Durant, all them niggas trash. That fat nigga Zion who ain't played 2 years.
Like I said, that nigga at 400, bro.
He wasted his time. I know niggas don't like New Orleans, but damn, dog, you ain't never was. More and more like Greg Oden every day.
Once he get in shape, he nice.
The only problem with, I think he's just
Barkley was like that. People don't remember
Barkley
Barkley was like
did
this
that
nigga
too.
young. And Moses, he was on Moses. People don't forget. Charles Barkley was on Moses Malone team. Moses Malone was one of the guys that ass in shape. He was fat as fuck when he came out of college.
Well, he was in perfect shape.
Who?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley?
Yeah.
You tripping, bro?
Yeah,
Round mound? What'd you call a skinny nigga round mound for?
Because he's
That nigga fat.
round head. He
He
like
was
ball
fat
bull.
at the beginning of his career.
Nah, he's ball bull.
But didn't he get traded
Moses
early
Malone
anyway?
got on his ass.
No. He played with Philadelphia.
Yeah, he
for about
traded. He got
91.
traded. He played Philly for most of his joint.
Yeah, 7-8 years. They couldn't beat the Celtics.
Man, and at the beginning of his career, he was chubby as fuck. But he was still a beast, though. Like, he'd be the best player in the league right now if he was playing at his peak. He's a beast. Cold monster. That's crazy when you look back. There's a lot of players that would, if you play now, they'd be the best player in the league. Wouldn't nobody be better than him. Like, let's take for example. Would Sean Kemp be the best player?
No. Duncan, yeah. Play it now. Oh, yeah, it's athleticism.
That's close, bro. Like, who in the league? Like, what?
Sean Kemp in his prime?
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
All he was a dunker.
Like, nobody in the league, he'd be the top 2 best players in the league
No.
right now. What?
He ain't do nothing but dunk.
Sean Kemp, bro.
Yeah,
Nigga
I
averaged
remember
30
Sean Kemp.
points.
Huh?
Dominique Wilkins. Will literally be the best player in the
No.
league, bro. Like, hands down with him, though.
No,
If it wasn't no Jordan, he'd been the best player in the league.
that's not true.
Dominique Wilkins? What the fuck?
I tell you,
He tripping, bro.
I tell you who
Barkley, too, will be the best player right now, too.
I tell you who'll be the best player in the league right now.
Rajuan.
He's best when he was in the league. So.
Better than Jordan, ever.
What's
You know,
his
that's a player.
name?
They
Patrick
did, you know
Ewing.
what I'm saying?
Patrick Ewing would be a champ if he played in today's league.
Oh yeah.
That's not true. Because they devalued the center. Everything he did was at the thing. He'd
He
be nothing more.
dominating right now.
No, he wouldn't. He'd be nothing more than the
Like
White
who
House.
was checking?
He would be
Don't
nothing but at the
forget-
White House. All you do is rim protect.
See,
Niggas
Ain't
don't
no way-
rim
he said
protect.
Patrick Ewing.
see, the
What
thing
you
about
talking
that-
He
what
had
Patrick
a
Ewing
J,
doing?
bro.
Niggas don't drive. All you do
Patrick
is
Ewing
shoot
had a
threes.
J.
He ain't
He's
no
like
J.
the first Simmons to shoot jumper.
That nigga missed that layup. Cost him that
What?
motherfucking NBA Finals. Stop playing with me.
Who?
Patrick Ewing, remember when he laid the joint up and then ran it off the joint and rolled out?
Man,
Yeah, your man
Patrick
knows
Ewing
history,
had
man.
J's, bro.
He ain't no damn
He
J.
tripping, bro.
Nah, he ain't no
He
three.
ain't no
Ain't no three.
But he definitely better than the White.
Shoot
To
jumpers,
nail the
bro.
White Howard.
This game was jumpers, turnaround J's.
Orlando Dwight Howard, he ain't better than him.
Who?
Orlando Dwight Howard, Ewing ain't better than him.
That's
Man,
what I'm
you
saying.
were
Yeah.
better than
Y'all
Howard,
disrespecting that man.
period, bro.
This nigga had 3 years. He's the defensive player of the year.
What the fuck?
That means he was shutting shit down, and he had just about
Never
as much
better than
offense.
Patrick Ewing, though.
He had just as much offense as Patrick Ewing did.
He had 1 year when he's better than Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, he had
What are
several
you talking
years.
about?
1 year he was in the MVP
Defense
conversation.
don't do it.
Yeah, it does.
What
And he
you
had a little bit
mean?
of offense. He only
What
had
year
that-
did Rob was better than Patrick Ewing? None of them. Patrick Ewing was beast, Slim.
What?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who really
And that's
disrespected.
all Robin did.
Let me tell you who really did like extremely disrespected him. The White Howard. Shaq disrespected the fuck out of him.
That's because he put the Superman shit on. If he didn't do that like a cornball,
He was
and
trying
did his
to.
own shit. That's
He
why
was
Shaq
trying to
won.
follow Shaq.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, if you ever look at it, his career kind of followed Shaq anyway. Because remember, he got traded from Orlando to the Lakers.
yeah, that's because they didn't want to give him Chris Paul. The league was in cahoots about that. You had to remember them days. But Kobe didn't like the nigga. He had no work ethic. He wasn't in it. That proved to be right too, because he didn't. He didn't think about nothing
like-
but
sounds
saying
like
pussy, because he had like 18 kids or something like
That
that.
sounds like
Who?
motherfucking
Chris Paul?
No,
Right.
Dwight Howard. He got like 15 kids. That's all that nigga do.
Oh yeah,
Baby mothers. All you do is fuck.
he told him to be a man and grow up.
Dominique Wilkins averaged 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 3
So you be,
assists.
so you be right there with the.
I need you to listen for a minute.
Nah, it's like
He averaged more than almost LeBron. 25. LeBron only averaged 27.
That's not enough.
What the fuck? 25 points, bro.
I think Jordan
Same amount of
25,
rebounds as
26.
who?
I think
Jordan
Jordan
averaged 31.
No.
For his
somebody.
career.
No, then he
I'm
has
thinking.
20,
Him and Kareem. What are you talking
I
about?
think
No.
Jordan averaged.
Him and
what did
Kareem
he say?
averaged 30, bro.
No.
That's why
He went
nobody
from
is in
31
their atmosphere.
31, now you at 30, now you at 29.
Who?
You.
What you mean?
What you said? First you said
He
Jordan.
averaged 30 points.
31, then you said
And
30.
Kareem was averaging 32. They both averaged 30.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Mm.
Where you been, bro?
I've been here, dog. I've been here. But like I said, Dominique would have been a D Wade. So about right there.
Dominique averaged 25 points, bro. That puts him in the best in the league now
No, it don't.
with 25 of them.
That puts him
7
at-
rebounds,
puts better
though?
than James
But
Harden.
he was a forward, though.
Yeah.
Let's see, Patrick Ewing
He was a
career.
forward, though.
He stayed in college.
You ain't he'd be better than everybody right now.
No.
Easy. It's like nobody in the league be better than him.
The centers ain't used for what they are no more. So it's pointless.
I said Dominique Wilkins.
Okay.
Like he was dogging niggas, yeah. Like nobody can check him today.
I don't know about
He would
that.
be the best player today. Like nobody in his league, yeah.
Yeah.
Cold beast.
Mm.
Damn, I just thought of that.
You just thought of that.
Hell yeah.
That's like saying you put Bird in the
He
league
was
now.
nasty.
Bird going
Bird
down.
wouldn't be the best player, no. He'd
wouldn't
be in the
best
top
player.
10 right now today.
He wouldn't be the best player.
He
He'd be in the
averaged
top 10.
In a
20.
league where
He averaged 21.
I'm about to say when you can shoot threes and not get fouled,
He'd be in the top 10.
Who?
top 10. If Bird was in his early, he ain't the best player.
Huh?
If Larry Bird was in his early, you don't think he'd be the best player?
Nah.
Why not? All everybody do is shoot threes.
Still.
Okay.
I still think Durant better than him. Main man Milwaukee would still be better than him. Them niggas better than him. You fuck with what the threes were.
But then the rules had changed too. Back then you hand check. Now you can't.
Now you
That-
telling me a
that goes to
nigga who
Jordan.
can literally just sit there and post up. He ain't got to dribble or nothing. All you got to do is keep shooting this shot in this corner. You honestly think that ain't going to put him in the top 1 or 2?
Nah,
Okay.
he will be better than the
I know it's like saying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Who else in the league? He
In
will be
this-
better than man Walker. What's his name?
Giannis.
Giannis. Those two people right there, he wouldn't no way be no better than no matter what he did. That's today's game. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know about that. I think
Dominique would be better than both of them.
I think Mikhail could fuck with Giannis.
What?
This on smart wise.
Nah, bruh.
Yeah. Kevin Mikhail.
Giannis on a whole other joint. There's no way for
That
Mikhail to
nigga
check
got,
it,
he
bro.
got no jumper. All he has is the inside range. Everybody know that.
Yeah, dog, Mikhail.
That's how the fucking
He
Toronto.
probably
beat.
couldn't
It almost sound like
Mikhail,
we
yeah,
need to play the future
He couldn't do
and
no
the
Robin
past,
though.
2K and shit.
Robin can check him. Not gonna one from Mikhail.
I think we need to play the 2K when you mix the players up like that.
I just when you think about it, those players dominate the day break.
No.
Especially Dominique Wilkins.
But see, today's game to me,
Jesus.
today's game
Like, there's
to
nobody in the
me,
league like Dominique.
I'm
Like,
sorry
there's
to
no
say
one with
this.
Jordan before ever. Dominique could be the beast.
I'm sorry to say this, but today's game to me is soft.
That's what they want. They don't want to be niggified. They try and get it so the
You
world-
can't play jail ball on each other no more. Can't catch an elbow.
It's a chill ball, though.
They don't want y'all to be niggas out there.
I think that happened after that. It was a couple of incidents where they was fighting and shit, hand checking. They had checked them, and
No, I came from Jordan crying when the Detroit Pistons kept beating them up all year.
Huh?
yeah,
Let me see.
He was crying.
They weren't the only team beat them up. New York was beat. All the league was beating them up, bro.
I know Reggie Miller.
Every stage of the motherfucker.
I know
First
Reggie
round,
Miller
second
really
round,
whooped his
taking
ass.
whoopings, bro.
I know Reggie Miller really whooped his ass.
Yeah, get on ass whoopings today.
Matter of fact, didn't they
Cleveland
fight?
was his first round, ass whooping. Second round was motherfucking Knicks, ass whooping. Motherfucking bad boys after that, ass whoopings. Lakers, that's their first string, nigga. That's how you win championships, nigga. Fuck around with you. Beat everybody.
Beat
Fuck around
everybody?
with you. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's called whooped
once
his
you get
ass
that there-
too. The Pacers.
The Pacers too?
Them
Remember,
niggas was nice back then, bro.
cause you remember they shaved their head bald and came out there.
We almost lost to Portland. Portland was nasty.
Yeah, Portland was like that. Game 7 was
Yeah,
it was down so
basketball's
wide.
not being played like it used to, bro. Like these teams I'm naming now will dominate today. If Portland Trailblazers would try Drexler and all them niggas was playing today, they would dog everybody, bro. That shit is crazy. You can just think of teams that back then that would just dog everybody now. It's just be real simple, you know. If you take Jordan them out, they were teams that would dog Cleveland. Motherfucking Utah. Will stop them alone. Will fuck everybody up in today's game, dog.
They had to get past their fourth.
Jesus.
They had to get past their fourth.
They would get their championships. Today's game will get Utah their championships, bro.
They had to. John Stockton and Carmelo.
Will fuck them up today.
But they had to.
Jeez, hell yeah.
To fuck who up?
The whole league. It's not a team in the league will stop that pick and roll, bro. Not one. They will win their championship. At least one championship, bro. They will get one. If you take Jordan them out, and they were playing today, in 2022, they were all young, same age as everybody today. They will dominate this league.
Because the fucked up part about it,
That shit is crazy.
if you compare them leagues then and
it
now,
is crazy.
like since you can't really check
That Seattle
somebody
squad
and see you
with Kemp and Glove.
and see when you can't really
Fuck out of here.
when you can't really check people like
Real,
that.
come on, real. Like, what team would beat them today? Like, come the fuck on.
Miami.
What?
Yeah.
I said the Glove and Kemp.
Yeah.
Like, they would be in the top 3 teams in the league today.
Nah. You can
Dog,
beat them.
why you saying nah, though?
Because they can't shoot.
Bro, you ain't making no sense. They was in the finals.
And
What you mean they can't shoot?
you forgot the year before that when they lost to Robert Packer and the Denver Nuggets. Or do we all forget that?
We talking about the
Denver
glove.
Nuggets.
Yeah, I know. And they lost to the AC, the Mike Mutombo.
No, we ain't talking about them people losing. Put them in today's game. It's a different topic. They not playing those people you talking about.
The fact that they lost to the AC Denver Nuggets the year before that.
What are you talking about, bro? Jay?
See,
Put him in today's game. He playing
you
against
see, the thing about today's game
who they
is
playing against? Milwaukee. Who?
Analytics. I just told
Lakers. Who?
Maybe-
They would dog everybody, bro.
I'm not.
Don't talk about the old team they lost to. Talk about 2022. It's not a team. Chicago.
You can't name
Boston?
2 people on that
Get
Denver Nuggets
dogged.
team
What
that
you-
beat them.
What?
That Denver Nuggets team that beat your Seattle Supersonics, who are number 1
What are you
seed.
talking about, bro?
Because if they lost to them, they would lose in
No.
today's game.
I want you to
It
think
was the
about
same exact
that
team.
Sean Kemp and Gary Payton team playing today. It's like no team will stop them, bro.
I just
They
gave
be
you
tossing
a
this shit
stop.
around all
I
over
gave
the
you a
place.
that can stop them.
Glove be shutting down what guard, nigga? Name the guard.
Wow.
They will not be playing no more. Fuck you talking about? What's his name in Golden State? He won't shoot a damn thing on the glove, bro.
No shoot.
Yeah, okay.
And
So what we talking
you
about?
can't hand check. So
And
why,
who the fuck checking Kemp?
like I said, you can't hand check.
Who the fuck checking Kemp? Durant can't check Kemp, Slim.
You ain't gotta check him. All you gotta do
Who
is
checked
keep waiting
him?
for the- all you have to keep waiting for the back.
Who checking Kemp in
He
this
got
league?
no jumper.
Who the best players in the league?
You know what I'm saying? Like
Name
I said,
them. They can't check
Like I
Kemp.
said, you only
LeBron
have to keep
can't
waiting.
check Kemp.
LeBron can't check Kemp.
Who checking Kemp?
Kemp can't shoot.
Nigga, is this nigga serious, bro? Dominique Wilkins, who checking you?
He can't shoot.
Nobody, bro. And there's no such thing as Jordan. If you put the 80s and 90s team, pluck any team out and put him in now, they would dog everybody.
No.
Everybody. Just the Cleveland team just dropped down to Doherty in Cleveland the joint. They will fuck everybody up today, Slim. Just that team. You see what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. Them teams was vicious back then, bro. Come on, man. The motherfucking Suns, when they had the Thunder Dan Marley and Kevin Johnson, they will fuck everybody up today,
Fuck
bro.
everybody up today.
And you know it.
Wow.
Like, who gonna check Kevin Johnson?
Kevin who?
Did he say Kevin who? Cold beast, bro.
Yeah.
Dan Marley popping threes from half court.
No.
Oh my god.
Let's see. I'm looking at the Supersonic team.
Yo, bruh.
Hershey Hawkins, Irv
Bruh.
Johnson, Sean Kemp, Gary
Oh
Payton,
my
Sam
God.
Perkins.
Take the Iverson team with Snow and motherfucking bring them into right now. Dogging everybody. They getting their championships, bro.
No.
Now you see what I'm saying?
No way.
They getting their chips.
No way.
Patrick Ewing and Oakley, they getting their chip, bro.
No way.
If you playing right now, they getting their chips.
Nope.
Who else they ain't get no chip? Barkley. If you play Barkley and who he's with, god damn, yes, he would definitely get his chip. When he went to Houston, jeez. When he went to Phoenix, he would definitely have a chip right now, bro.
Definitely have a chip right now.
Jeez. They couldn't even stop him in Philadelphia right now. Now, it's Black History Month. Is it over?
No,
You got Monday. I think Tuesday or Monday.
Monday or
It's
Tuesday.
almost over.
It's almost
Last month, huh?
Now, Black History Month, and y'all know. Now, we didn't need this podcast alone. I don't know about nobody else's. We didn't need February to do this, right? We was already doing it. It's just in our normal patterns. You know what I'm saying? But it's Black History Month, and we like to name our Black history peoples that we look up to and we know about, and people might not know or hear about. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I name this person, because I'm in the industry of in the hair and beauty, right? I'm a master barber, right? In my other life, you know, and I own a barber shop. So, in the beginning of my journey in this industry, I learned a lot of things, right? I learned that barbers were doctors before doctors were doctors. That was something I learned, right? You ain't know that, did you? It wasn't doctors, it was dentists. Dentists was doing the doctoring. Barbers was doing dentists and doctoring.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? That was before y'all time, though.
That's time too.
And I learned that. Once I learned that, that'll get you intrigued, right?
Yeah,
So
they
you
also
start-
did barbershop quartets. You was in that too.
No, that's meaningless. That's meaningless.
That's me.
But
okay.
as you
And shoe
read,
shine.
you read in black in the history of hair in general, really. You come across somebody, right? That never talked about. You know what I'm saying? You come across this person that never really talked about, you know what I'm saying? In all angles, you can bring her up, you know what I'm saying? It's a female, black lady. You know I was gonna do the black lady.
Yeah.
Everybody knew, I think everybody knew to end the Black History Month that it was gonna be a black lady we was gonna talk about. You know what I'm saying?
So we talking about the lady who invented the Jerry curl?
I don't know who that is.
Oh dang, you know about that?
So glow.
She wasn't black.
She wasn't black.
Nah.
To get your hair dripping.
Hey, this nigga said this so. Huh, who did that though? That was
It was a black person.
no. That was Solo is not real though, bro.
No, that's
Nah.
Coming to
America, yeah. That was in what movie is that?
Coming to America.
Coming to America.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying for real. So I'm talking about something. Like I told y'all, I was a master barber. I'm a master barber as we speak. I own a barber shop. I got an industry of the hair, beauty, right? Now, it's a lady that I learned about in my journey of learning all types of things. And I thought it'd be good to bring her up in the Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? CJ Walker. Now,
Madam CJ
I'm
Walker.
gonna get to that. You know what I'm saying?
Say
Okay,
that.
go ahead. Y'all say what?
You gotta say it.
Madam CJ Walker. Now, as I say this name, most people not even know the hell I'm talking about, right? But there's two things I want to point out about her, right? One, Madam CJ Walker was the first female millionaire. Female millionaire in general. Black overall. The black ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Self-made.
You can't even get past the part that she was self-made at all. You know what I'm saying?
Self-tailored made.
This is during the time when they was holding black people back from doing everything you can name. But you can't stop a black person back that have skill in something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's start it back over. Madam CJ Walker. You know what I'm saying? Her real name was Bree Love. You know what I'm saying? She's born in 1867. And everybody knows this is during a hectic time for us Negroes. All right?
Civil Wars.
We was fucked up. All right?
Fucked up, though.
And there was a depression going on too. She's a motherfucking entrepreneur, philanthropist, political and social activist. All during the time when black people were being deprived and held back of a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Which put in the Guinness Book of World Records, first of all. She in the Guinness Book of World Records as we speak for making as much money as she did being self-made. Now, as I rewind this, she was born in 1867 in the middle of a whole bunch of shit going on for Negroes. She made it to be a millionaire first, puts her in the Guinness Book of World Records for doing that, for being the first female to be a millionaire. But then she black, so it's gonna be black for me. You know what I'm saying? Now, she founded the company. Now, when I get into this, right, this is something you really females and ladies got to pay attention to, because she began things that's going on now. She's not getting credit for. You know what I'm saying? She had a
I was about to say that too.
First of all, she had her own. Madam Walker had her own manufacturing company first to start this thing off, where she had her own company and she had her own. She was making wigs and the whole nine. She made her own products from motherfucking mousse to shaving cream to motherfucking baby oil. She made her own shit, bro, and it was all under the motherfucking name of Madam CJ Walker. That's how she became a millionaire so fast, right? Because she put everything that everybody buy now under her umbrella, where back at that time it wasn't accessible as it is now. You know what I'm saying? So once you hear about a certain product, if she the only one that has it, guess what? You know what I'm saying? She gets paid. You know what I'm saying? So by her inventing Two things she invented. The one thing that they're using now is the hot comb. Now, I don't know. I think white women know about the hot comb now today. But growing up, everybody know when moms put that motherfucking comb on the stove. You know what I'm saying? To straighten out the ladies' heads. You know what I'm saying? There was an invention of Madam Walker, to straighten out black women hair. Remember, this is early in our times, the 1800s, where she wanted to straighten out black women hair to make it look more like the Europeans. Y'all with me?
The Caucasus.
Which is meaning the white lady, the crackers, right?
Why they gotta be crackers? The Caucasus.
Because y'all remember, this is a stage where black people going through where they thought looking more like a white person would help them get jobs and help them, prosperity. It did help in certain cases. You know what I'm saying?
Where they start putting perms and shit in their head.
Exactly.
And they burn the shit out of their damn head.
When you look at Sammy Davis Jr. at the time, people like that was wearing perms. Sammy Davis Jr. was mocking white people who was wearing the grease and shit in their head. But he had a perm and shit to get it like that. You know what I'm saying? But back to that.
Reds did too.
Who?
Reds. AKA Malcolm X.
Oh, yeah. You think so?
He did. That's when he found the Nation of Islam. They said, "You think you putting that poison in your head make you somebody?"
Oh, okay, yeah. Now, don't forget. Now, she made all this money. She was a multi-millionaire in the early 1900s. Now, remember, we ain't even cracked the 1900s yet, and she's a millionaire as a black person, a black lady. You know what I'm saying? But most of her products was selling. They sell some of her shit now, but not under her name, of course. But some of the stuff she invented is still carrying on today. You know what I'm saying? But I want to touch on her more because her daughter took over her company. It was a multi-million-dollar company, right? Which anything to do with hair, she took care of it in her business. She had a joint in Chicago, where she had the salons. And so she owned a big ass skyscraper building in Chicago and New York, where it was literally a beauty joint, where she sold her products. She did hair. She straightened black women hair. It was just where black women go to get everything done. You feel me? Part of the reason why she was a multi-millionaire, right?
The main reason why she serviced us and we had money.
Yeah, she basically funneled everything to her because she made everything from men products. You know what I'm saying? She made shampoos. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She literally cornered the market. You know what I'm saying? Now, CJ Walker, she passed the business on to her daughter. Right? This is when things went left. Now, her daughter inherited this company, was a black-owned company from the bottom up, you know what I'm saying? Which was known worldwide before she died. You know what I'm saying? Madam C.J. Walker was like motherfucking Johnson at the time. Put it like that. Just to make you understand where she was at the time. Johnson was basically Madam C.J. Walker. Because all the products that Johnson do, she was doing all those. You know what I'm saying? That's to give you a picture of what the fuck she was doing. As a black lady, though. That's the hard part of really...
The fucked up part. The thing that gets me about black people and inventing the stuff and things of that nature, once they get the credit, that's all they get. They don't get the credit. But these companies take over like George Washington Carver with peanut butter.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but you can't say...
the light bulb, street light. They could get paid now to their families from vendors who invented this stuff.
Exactly.
For life.
Like her daughter could...
Like for life of decades of life. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do that shit.
Her daughter could continue this. Right now we can have some CJ Walker stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So her daughter, did you sell it?
Her daughter
gave it away for
after
Magical Bean.
She died of kidney failure, right?
Dang.
She died of kidney failure, and she was 51 years old when she died. She died in the Bronx. The company was automatically turned over to her daughter, Aaliyah Walker, who later became the president of the company. Now, when she died, she had a $300,000 mansion. God damn, just think about that, bro. We Negroes, we barely out of slavery. And this black lady not only making money, bro, she living like white people. You feel me, though? She getting drove around. You know, she live in a mansion. That shit's tight, bro. Especially for a lady at the time. Because ladies, you gotta remember, ladies got their rights real late compared to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So she accomplished a lot, not just by being black, by being a lady. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, after she died, her daughter took over everything.
You said it went left.
Because her daughter wasn't into hair and the beauty business. So her daughter was more of a socialite. So, like now, if you think of somebody that's famous or something, got a child, that ain't thinking about the shit that they did, they just living, having fun, going to parties, living their life off of wherever the parents were done. You know what I'm saying? That type. There's a lot of that going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of somebody. It's like somebody living off their parents' legacy type shit. There's a lot of that going on. But they didn't have no interest. She didn't have no interest in hair, in the beauty business. Not even distribute shit. So she took over the business. Within 2 years, it collapsed because she turned it into a club. She turned it into a disco. Now, y'all gotta remember, Madam C.J. Walker owned a skyscraper in the middle of Chicago, bro. She turned that into, now, don't keep in mind, once she turned into a disco, for a minute, it was hot. It was a hot spot. It was a big ass building. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knew it from Madam C.J. Walker.
A goddamn disco.
She turned, and you know that don't last. That's not hair. That's not what she had going on there. You feel me? 2 years later, that collapsed and it went bankruptcy. So right now, her daughter don't own anything. As she passed away, and then her daughter passed away, she was left with anything. So it was like she never, you feel me?
Never cared about.
It was like she never done anything for real. Without it being linked in history in any kind of way. Her family is not here to keep it going. Like she set it up for her family to be billionaires today. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of that going on too.
No, they literally should be
like,
billionaires today off of what she set up.
There's a lot of that going on too.
She was already a millionaire.
Yeah. Like what they do, like folks do.
Most white people are billionaires now because their family's doing shit in 19.
Now they do that, but see us, some people maybe, but a lot of us, we'll just take the money and cash out.
That was a man, dog. She had
move somewhere else and live life after that. That's it.
True.
But there's a lot of that going on now. You know, people cashing out and just say fuck it and live life other places.
But that's Madam Walker, you know what I'm saying? I just want to bring up because she accomplished a lot, man. Y'all need to look her up, man, because she got any angle you want to look at her, she's a real interesting lady, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, it was the times and all that, and
not even the times. It's just like so many things she done.
I mean,
she was only 51 when she passed away, bro.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's like how we had so many businesses and you could flourish. Because nobody would take us. They didn't value our money. It wasn't until like the 40s and the 50s that they realized the value of the black dollar. She didn't know it would be that popular as well. She was just trying to make the hair products. But the market was there for us because black people kind of so she was a visionist, what they call it, a person who could see the future. Black hair was big money because people wanted to look their hair their way.
They wanted straight.
Not just straight tradition and all that other stuff too. Like
the products alone, the products itself. Yeah.
So she knew what she was doing, and
she was ahead of the game. Is what I'm saying. Like,
she was, and then she cornered the market because nobody wanted black.
But nobody doing that anyway.
Yeah. And then what her daughter should have did was branch out to all the stuff.
I mean, Johnson is doing it now.
Yeah, but her daughter fucked it up. Even if she didn't know it, she could have got somebody who did know about it, and that's them not knowing how to plan generational wealth. She did it all on her own, and you can't expect her daughter to. Who did, like you said,
no, daughter 5. Like, of course, all these businesses got somebody there that was with the lady from the beginning, right? Daughter
Yeah.
fired that lady.
Yeah, I mean the daughter didn't think, and the daughter
After
don't.
she passed away, the daughter fired the lady that was close to her.
And she did that because she thought that
And she worked with
she wanted to
Madam
run it the
CJ
way she
Walker
wanted
for
to
30
run it.
years. She fired her when she passed away.
And that's because she wanted to run it the way she
And
wanted
she
to run it.
literally could have ran the thing continuously. She even had an interview where she said she could have kept the company going and she didn't fire me. You know what I'm saying? To this day, it could have been CJ Walker, Madam Walker joints, man.
Yeah,
It should be
her
going on
brand.
now. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
she got her own brand shampoo.
That's fucked up.
So now you got Johnson Johnson. You got
Yeah, they took over now.
all
man.
these companies. They took your ingredients and then they make their own
Exactly.
shit.
From even
And
the
then-
hot comb.
Yeah,
I got it took over that now.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you could have her own brand.
And then
Exactly.
now that they done took your shit, you don't get
She could have patented
you don't even get a cent for her shit.
nothing. She made up the butters for the hair. She made that shit up. It's like, bro.
It's like you ain't never existed.
Exactly.
You invented it, but you ain't getting paid for it. It's like,
Fucked up,
nope.
man. And I blame her daughter, bro.
No, I mean she didn't know how to.
I
run
blame
a
your
business.
daughter because
You can't
should
really-
be ready to take on. Like if somebody she suddenly died from kidney failure, right?
Yeah,
You as a daughter in your 30s, you should be ready for this, prepared to take on the company.
how?
You wasn't. You wanted to be a disco.
Yeah,
Like you wasn't ready for this.
You can't tell somebody, "Hey, I gotta continue the legacy that they don't want to be a part
Or
of."
you should have left everybody in place and let them take over, and then do whatever the fuck some disco shit on the side. But to fire everybody, run your company in the ground, and use all the money, siphon all the money out of there to go into your disco, that fucked the company up. But that goes deeper into, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look her story up, you know what I'm saying? It's like a deep story. I love people to just get into that, man. That's Black history. It's
But you have to think about it. If this company only is her invention or inventions, it's the only one that is being oblivious to the open market now, or is it like her business and George Washington Carver and all these other black people that invented stuff like the locomotive motor,
I see what you're talking
shit like that? You think that do they ever or they generational family get a cent for this shit?
about.
Or is it because the rules of the game was made for them to invent it but not own it?
Black dude came up with the credit card system too. You don't get credit for it either.
True.
It was stolen by a white banker. But there's a lot of shit out there that you never.
So that's stuff out there that black people invented, but going to get the credit for it, but not get the respect for it
It's tough.
that
man.
they
They
deserve.
think, like I was telling Robert earlier, they just don't think we smart. They don't. They look at us beneath them.
I mean,
So they put the rules out there to the game that you can't get a patent, whatever,
Yeah,
because
they even made that illegal.
oh yeah, it was
Because it's
black
illegal.
people couldn't patent shit at the time.
right, because see, there you go.
That's why they always had whoever the white person was dead, they took the credit
Yeah.
because you couldn't put it in that person's name. They couldn't patent it. So always white person will take credit for shit, and you'll never hear about the black person ever.
Now, here's what I'm about to get at. Well, do you think, well, like you said, these white people are next to these black people? Do you think that they always get the credit and the respect and the sense through generational because they piggyback off the black people?
Exactly.
Or you think,
It's like you'll never hear about the black person.
there you go. See, that's what I'm getting at. That's fucked up, though.
But her story is, man, y'all got really. I'm encouraging anybody listening to this podcast right now. Look up CJ Walker, Madam CJ Walker. Because first of all, when she's 14, she's forced to get married at 14 to a 25-year-old.
That's fucked up.
So she was married from the beginning for a while and got raped and all that stuff. But she got remarried as an older age after that person passed away. This is when she married somebody she actually was in love with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Once you look into her story, it just, bruh, she's not only a black history, she's an American hero too. That it makes me mad when people don't bring her up and talk about her. White people should talk about her too, though. You know what I'm saying? It's like the things she been through and what she done and what she accomplished. It's just crazy, bro. Crazy to be the first millionaire person, female, that's still in the Guinness Book of World Records for shit she's doing. inventing shit. I mean, it's tough, man. Tough, bro. But just to put people like this out on the map, yeah. Even though this month almost over, but I just feel like she was just somebody you just really have to talk about, bro. And I encourage everybody to just look her up. You know, I know there's a couple of movies and documentaries about us, but
I think they had some stuff on PBS about her.
Yeah, because she invented a lot of pomades. White people use pomades a lot. Shampoos. It's a lot of stuff she invented
That LA, what they call that LA slick shit?
that they using now.
That when people be want to spike their hair.
Yeah. She cooked all that shit up. See, Madam C.
But don't get the respect that she deserves or the sense for a family. That's crazy. And it remind me like, you know, how, and then I've noticed that they do a lot of these places, a lot of these entities that was black owned always had that one white dude next to him.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that.
He's
like
stealing everything and walking.
And he's stealing
down
everything,
there.
yeah, and he is doing that shit.
That's exactly not.
Like you look at Cadillac Records, you got that one Italian guy next to him. You look at what's that other shit? You look at it's a couple of other shit. I'm trying to think of it, but I forgot just that fast.
Look up Madam C.J. Walker though, man. That's some serious shit for anybody. Just look her up, man. That's something to read and look up right there for sure. You know, that's for Black History Month.
But it's so I was about to say it's so messed up though. They make these stuff and they just don't get no respect for the shit. It's just crazy.
It ain't nothing new.
Yeah, but yeah, it ain't nothing new
at all.
They shoot you down whenever you try to make, amends.
Before we get out of here, man, y'all got something to say about the Russia issue?
Oh, the Russia shit.
Russia and Putin. Putin.
That's Trump's man.
Putin. By now, they should be full blown in war by now, shouldn't they?
They already in full blown war. I've heard they took out a couple of Russian tanks. Russia invaded over there, land, sea, water, air.
Huh?
Yeah, they had a full blown attack over there.
See, he did this before when Obama was in office. He don't do it with Democrats in there, but he did it when Obama was in there, and they did the same thing. Did the sanctions and everything. But it's clear that it really don't matter what you do.
He doesn't care.
He determined on making that part of his country, bro. Like, you can sanction him all you want. Like, he gonna keep invading that joint until they surrender and make it part of it. He'd be the president of that too.
And right now, because of this war and it's in their city, he's hoping that the government just be overthrown and say, "Here, you can have this shit."
Now they got to fight. They can't just let them come take them, But for him, I want everybody to understand two things, right? Like, black people be looking at this shit, be like, Obama. What's his name? Biden gonna go to war or some shit. This is not American war. First of all, America is not at war. We are not at war, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got Russia, Putin, who's still stuck in the 80s. Back when what's his name?
It was the Soviet Union, and Rocky had to knock him out.
That was a joint too.
General Secretary.
But yeah, this was back when Reagan
You seek peace.
told the man to tear the wall down.
For the
Berlin Wall.
Europe.
He's still stuck in those times, bro. When he wanted to put everything back together.
This gate.
That's literally what he had. So every time Democrats step in office, he tried to expand and get as much land as he can. Because what Democrats' fault is they soft. So Most countries like him, dictators and shit, they test him. Say no, war is something they can't stomach. Their party can't stomach. Like Democrats ain't gonna let you do no war, nigga.
Nope.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So they play to that. You know what I'm saying? They do shit like once a Democrat, they don't do Republicans like that because they know Republicans will go to war ASAP and their party is not gonna stop them. You know what I'm saying? Democrat as president, there's no way he can do war, period. He got to announce it. It's gonna take him 6 months to get anything built, anything. You know what I'm saying? By that time, you accomplish everything you need to accomplish. That's why they do this shit. That's why he wastes his man. He does the same shit every time. You know what I'm saying? He don't scare nobody to me because, I mean, Russia itself is not even bigger than LA. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it in perspective. And he gonna keep doing this shit because he feel like that shit is part of his country. You know what I'm saying? So
he actually want the people there. He want the
he
people
want all that
over
to
there.
be part of him, part of Russia.
He
To
want
make it bigger.
he want to force those people in Ukraine, and there was another one on the other side. He was going to do them next.
It's another country over there that once Reagan tore down the wall.
The Berlin to Germany.
Yeah. That's where we at with this shit. And he stuck on put this shit back together before he died, bro. He wanted these countries back together. He only tests Democrats because Democrats party don't stomach war. In fact, no matter what they do, the party will not let their president do war. And you got to do something so extreme. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody got to understand that America is not really in war now. It's something called NATO, the countries together that band together on certain things. And there's certain things that he is violating right now.
Certain. He violated the whole
have
shit.
that you have to retaliate against. You know what I'm saying?
He violating the whole shit. But right now, NATO back is up against the wall right now because they giving him all these sanctions that he don't really give a fuck about.
Again, he want his countries back together regardless about sanctions. He don't care about all that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
His country do. When they can't go to the bank, when they can't eat, that's what part of really gets me stuck with. What is he telling them? You feel me? Like when we go to war, you hear the start with Bush. He came to us. He said, all right, that motherfucker, he got nuclear weapons. He got something over there or some shit. Remember that shit?
Weapons of mass
And
destruction.
then they went on to try to prove that they had him over there before he went over. You feel me? What are he telling them? You know what I'm saying?
And it come to find out that they didn't have weapons of mass destruction.
Couldn't find he telling them that it's fascists and people over there that want to destroy Russia. You feel me? That's the information he's giving his people to invade Ukraine. You know what I'm saying?
But my understanding is on the media is that they saying that Ukraine, even though they own country or whatever, they could be easily influenced if a lot of people over there that can't stomach war and they just, start parting lines and easily be influenced by Putin or the Russian, whatever. You got a lot of people over there that is sucking Putin's dick. And it's been proven that over and over again. In fact, when they had the gas crisis for those few days for $4 million, that was his people that did it. And then you had the interference of the election. It was a couple of other shit too.
And another
a lot of the tampering shit that they was doing.
Another thing, he risked his country too, bro. Like most of the people over there, some of those people are Russian. You know what I'm saying? It's like he give you the reminders of Saddam Hussein that the people that would do things to their own people just to make you come over and feel sympathy for them. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit. Like when them niggas are sending gas on their own people to make America come over there, and, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have sympathy for this shit. He'll go over there and invade countries that have his people in it. You know what I'm saying? And blow shit up. But right now the country is fighting back. They hold on for a second until I think until Russia hit the ground, that's when it's gonna be a problem. But right now they're hitting everything from the air, and right now it's putting up a fight in Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? So if they can hold them off enough till NATO get there, it might can make a better result in the end. You know what I'm saying? But by him sneaking over there in the middle of NATO voting on whether to sanction him, he snuck into the joint in the middle of the meeting. You know what I'm saying? A meeting that he supposed to been at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Why we doing that? He sneaks in there and start blowing up shit. That's the dumb shit. But you gotta look at it from a bigger view and understand what's really going on. It's him wanting the country. And he waits for Democrats to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you never know what Democrat is gonna say, fuck you, I'm gonna blow your ass up. You know what I'm saying? You never know when that Democrat, I know it ain't Biden. Biden would not stomach.
I don't know.
It sounds like it, but
it sounds like he wanna send troops
person,
over there
I'm
like
tell you
that.
a person. The black lady, Kamala, she won't give a fuck. Now that's one person the party can say what they want. They already get on her now. You know what I'm saying? So she wouldn't give a fuck. But him, he cares. It's not war will fuck him up, as far as he's concerned. It's like Democrats get scared of that. You know what I'm saying? A fucking Republican, ASAP, over there. They don't give a fuck because they getting paid. Or everything comes in that bank account. You know? Democrats don't get paid off the war. That's another thing. They just get beat up. You know? Republicans get paid off war from the oil, from the equipment, everything. They just get paid.
They also get beat up by us, but stupid motherfuckers still voting back in.
The party, right? I mean, that's
the people. I'm talking about the people.
Yeah.
But the stupid motherfuckers like to vote back in because they redneck, red. They see red. Fuck it.
You know?
That's all they do. See red. We're gonna vote for you. Fuck the war. But we're gonna vote for you anyway because we're red, you red, we all red.
What that nigga say? Gorbachev, tear down that wall.
The Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
I remember that shit. That's when they was real deep with peace talks and, you know, real deep with the talks with peace.
Exactly.
They wanted to be into the peace and, you know, everybody wanted Nobel Peace Prize and all that shit.
Hey, we appreciate everybody that tunes into the podcast. Brat, the third perspective. Everybody tuning in from coast to coast worldwide. We appreciate everybody. Be it Sunday, live. Spotify, Google Podcast, wherever you get your podcast at. Be there. You know what I'm saying, dog? All trending topics. I got something to say before we get out of here, bro. You said who? Oh, Prego. That war over there. You know what I'm saying? Once Prego over there, Damn. Remember that Ray beat? He didn't even want NATO. So he's trying to break NATO up. So who will be releasing this shit right now with NATO? Not shit comes into play.
That they love.
Shout out to everybody tuning in. You know what I'm saying? We out. Go. Y'all know about this.